Man.
Exclusive.
Yeah, man, I like that shit right there, man. Now I'm taking this all the way from like Harlem, up the highway up to Chicago. Hey,
Waves coming off the cold street, concrete situations stay violent, no sleep, don't speak, back it up or stay silent. You gon' see some different sights, but you gon' hear the same sirens, chorus of them things firing. Look at me, I'm wave right. I ain't waiting, I'm impatient. Something gives and we fly high above these street signs. That mountain, there's a steep climb. Meet me at the peak, weed out the week, and we gon' be fine. Free within a week's time, and you and I gon' hustle one to the next check, right turn to the next left. Go hard with a rest flex, Bogart through the next step. Negotiate for higher stakes, oceans, lakes, and dire straits. I rode them all up on this wave, I ride it straight into the grave. But first I'm getting paid, first I'm getting laid. Leave it slayed, up and out in time to catch another wave. I ain't drowning, I'm rebounding, working on the next deal. Meet me at the beach, don't let it leak, make sure the check real. Get over the astonishment, hold on to how the shit feel. Soak it up, let it go for what, live up a lie still. Cold street, concrete, situations stay violent, no sleep, don't speak, back it up or stay silent. You gon' see some different sights, but you gon' hear the same sirens, chorus of them things firing. Look at me, I'm wave right. I ain't waiting, I'm impatient. Something gives and we fly high above these street signs. That mountain, there's a steep climb. Meet me at the peak, weed out the week, and we gon' be fine. Free within a week's time, and you and I gon' wave right. And you and I gon' wave right. And you and I gon' wave right. Free within a week's time, and you and I gon' wave right.
Blue steel, police, lay down, talk shit, niggas get found in the back of lot. Cold seal through your veins, have niggas running, dying. Please, Lord, help me, I don't know what's going on tonight. Right up, he told me just meet him at the airport. We got a problem, I see these niggas drowning, they don't have no surfboards. We gon' ride that way, check that scoreboard, and you can check that billboard. Now we all around town, we got the 4 pound, 3 pound, these niggas, you know.
Cold street, concrete, situations stay violent, no sleep, don't speak, back it up or stay silent. You gon' see some different sights, but you gon' hear the same sirens, chorus of them things firing. Look at me, I'm wave right. I ain't waiting, I'm impatient. Something gives and we fly high above these street signs. That mountain, there's a steep climb. Meet me at the peak, weed out the week, and we gon' be fine. Free within a week's time, and you and I gon' wave right.
It's that 80s baby, crazy, hazy, wavy baby. Ow, Big Papa maybe have my baby, bitch, you living foul. I know you wanna own a summer, but don't dumb it down. Staying true to you like how we do you, wavy now. Sipping on that Grand Coulee, you a star, direct a movie, Spike Lee, she likely. I bought her back, I'm pipey. So too many cracks, I think it's whack, you smoking pipe speed. Whiskey leaves, bitch, please. Blunt slumpy like centipede. Then I G, then I key. Mommy got them 10 I piece with Zelda. I fell to my Gina, had to tell for.
Look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm wave riding. You gon' see some different sights, but you gon' hear the same sounds. Chorus of them things firing. Look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, I'm wave riding. Look at me, look at me, look at me, I'm wave riding. When it's all said and done, all that matters is that you won. You push yourself to your purpose, you persevere through the slums. Maneuver smooth through the hustle, you careful making your runs. Everyone packing pistols, stay safely behind your gun. Make sure you got your own back, them busters run. Don't end up doing long time, cause busters sung. Looks like loyalty's a thing of the past, and these gangster flicks and rap vids got y'all gas. So when the lead start flying, my guess is that's your ass. Death will let no man pass. My circle is small and for the living, the strong and unforgiving. No nonsense, the driven, each one obsessed with winning. Settle for less bullshit, I want it all. Take yours, cut it all up and give to the poor. Sit back, watch the fireworks and witness the war. can do me, and I'ma be fine, cause I wasn't born weak. See, the world ain't mine, cause I wasn't born meek. But I walk this planet for the things that I seek. I suffer in the gutter, push my being to the brink. Create what wasn't there, bring life to what I think. Blow my cloud in the air, keep my consciousness in sync. My instincts well aware, prepared to throw the kitchen sink. Keep fighting till it's finished, till the whole shit sink. Till I hit rock bottom, bounce back and reach peak. Back in my proper placement, ready for shit I'm facing. Still feeling alive, cause my heart's still racing. My mind's still moving towards the peace I'm chasing. Tomorrow's not promised, so motherfuck patience. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly. The blunt side roll, lift the cloud off my soul, and help me understand exactly where I'm supposed to go. Help me make a stand, know what I'm supposed to know. See through the facade, try to let my anger go. Life goes on, another show, another town, some other clowns, some other hoes. But the only thing that matters waiting on me back at home. Legacy building in the midst of menacing villains, murdering children like the killings become a thrilling. The rush of bloodlust, women, baby, civilians. Land gon' become sand from all the graves that they filling. Bodies in the lake of the shake on the sidewalk. Yellow crime tape, nothing fake, no outline chalk. Just a kid meeting his fate, knowing his time gone. Bleeding out, hearing the screams of his crying grandma. Dying inside, cause she know that a grandchild gone. So there's nothing left to say. At the end of the day, when it all goes away, nothing left to see here, nothing else to say. When the cloud goes up, put the playlist on, let the sound go up. Till the cloud show up, when the cloud come down, put it right back up and fly. Put the cloud back up and fly. Put it right back up and fly.
Salute, salute, salute. Welcome back to Shy Ill Reacts. I am your host, Shy Ill, and we back at it like bad habits. The hunt for Diddy Day 2. What's poppin', y'all? Hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. All right? And we back in the game. So salutes to y'all for being here. Salutes to the usual suspects. Jonathan Pantoja in the chat. 323G, Big June, salutes to y'all. Luis Garcia, salutes to you. Headstone Restoration, salutes to you, sir. We are back at it. All right, y'all let me know how the stream's going. If it goes bad, y'all let me know. You know, so it was a rainy day in the city, and we'll see what happens. We are back at it. Salutes to y'all for being here. We had a good stream yesterday. We just watched the video together, the edited version of the Diddy Day 1. Diddy did it Day 1. Now we doing Diddy did it Day 2. All right, salutes to y'all. Guillermo Rivas in the chat. He said, bro, you actually a funny guy. You have a good sense of humor. Salutes, appreciate it. Headstone said, the whole world saw these people have power and money, and we all saw, and we're going to see what they did with it. Power shifts in place who deserve it. What type of wealth, health, and power, and for what? Salutes Ian on the check-in. Appreciate you. All right, we got developments. It's gone down. As far as our housekeeping goes, we got the TTS link, text to speech, in the description. For the minimum of a $2 donation, you can have your comment read out live on the screen during the process and get acknowledged. So if at any point I'm not paying attention to the chat and don't get you, you can hit me up there. Here we go. Let's get a what's it called? Let's get a donation up there so that y'all can see what it looked like. Let's see what we got here. These are all supers. Here we go. Let's go with Velez right here with the birthday shout out. Salutes to Velez.
Velez408 donated $46. Happy BDHE. Have a couple more voodoos?
Salutes to Velez. All right, we still sipping on Velez's voodoos around here. But that's what it'll look like. So there you have it. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate my donators. I appreciate anybody who's willing to support the channel on that level. I appreciate you all. Please hit the like button. That is the freest and best thing that you can do for me at the moment. And I appreciate that. We also have super thanks, super chat, and super stickers, all that other good stuff that YouTube puts for people that want to support the channel on that level. Don't forget, we are also sponsored by our Ill Shop. All right, make sure y'all check out the Usual Suspect gear. All right, we got it in all different color combinations here. Usual Suspects. Right, Usual Suspects jump offs. Okay, different color combos. Got the brown so you can wear them with your Travis or your mochas. We got our Ill Cartel in different color combinations. And we got our No Pillow Talk for the young hustler in your life who needs a pillowcase to remind him to keep his mouth shut. Say nothing. All right, different color combos on the Ill Cartel. Boom. We got the white logo, different color combos there. And we got the apron for El Guapo, the boss of the backyard, and Melo Mero of the man cave, all right? For the barbecue grill man in your life. Salutes. Headstone said purpose at the end of that. And for what purpose? Absolutely, man. Some people's purpose is skewed and tweaked, all right? So I'm going to drop the link to the Ill Shop in the chat. There it is. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. We're going to hang out for a bit tonight. And here's the Discord invite. All right. You get much better notifications from the Discord. There's a Discord link right there. And for those that have yet to check out everything we have to offer on this channel, we got the Cartel Wives playlist, the Surviving El Chapo playlist. Paste. There we go. We got the tragic death of Zach TV1. Paste this right here. And we got my True Crimes playlist. All right, make sure y'all check those out when you got a chance. Got a lot of good stuff on there. The channel needs the boost. And I appreciate y'all for being here. Salutes. All right, salutes to Luis Garcia on the check-in. Guillermo Rivas, Ian. Salutes to Ian. We in here. Right, boom, let's get this off the screen. Right, I'm gonna lay off the voodoos today. I got my big old jar of cafecito. It's been a long decade. Shout out, Crash Out on the check-in, hunt is up. Appreciate y'all. And with that said, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Again, there's a lot of other things cartel related that we're going to be getting to very soon. I got a lot of paperwork to read. So I want to get to that, but we're gonna stay on this Diddy case because there's new developments. If there's time later, if we get through this quickly, then we'll start with some of that. But it's looking like Diddy got the news cycle on 10. Again, rest in peace. And condolences to everybody that lost somebody in the bridge collapse. That was a sad story to see early in the morning. It was a crazy sight to see early in the morning. For those that haven't seen that, we'll check that out. But yeah, that was pretty nuts. What can you do in that situation, huh? Sheesh. Jonathan Pantoja said that True Crime playlist, watchers beware. Yeah, man, some heavy stories in there. And not as heavy as it gets. There's plenty of heavier stories that I just haven't gotten to yet. Wish I had a clone. Do both at the same time. All right. So early today, 50 Cent was on his bullshit. All right. Hold on. Let's get this recording. Early today, 50 Cent was on his bullshit. All right. He's following the news cycle. So let's go with it. We were talking about Jaguar Wright yesterday, and we talking about the things that she's had to say about Diddy, and we talked about some of the things. We didn't talk about the things, but we did make it clear that she has some things to say about Jay-Z. It looks like 50's attention has shifted. All right, his attention has shifted from simply Puffy to Jay-Z, all right? Shifted to Jay-Z as well. You got Jay-Z on a milk carton right now, right? 50 Cent. Anybody seen Jay? Puff said he the ninja. Puff said the ninja ain't answering his phone. All right. Bananas. All right. 50's on Jay's ass now with this whole situation. Let's see how that transpires. All right. He put him on a milk crate. He's letting it be known that Diddy's losing his friends. But 50 doesn't do anything without some kind of a little bit in the background, a little backstory to it. Again, we'll get to, we might be able to do that today. We'll get to some of the things that Jaguar Wright had to say about Jay. And we can speculate if that's any of the stuff that 50's probably alluding to over here. You know what I'm saying? Headstone says, Shy gonna get my exclusive story on a bar in downtown by a rock club while I was in prison and my wife got roofied and I'm working the story and others salutes everyone for being here. Salutes. Get your story popping. So yeah, we'll look through that and see if Jay, if we'll speculate to see if maybe that's what 50's talking about, the stuff that Jaguar Wright's been talking about. But he's still on the Puff situation, but he's brought Jay-Z into the mix, right? He's got him missing on the back of a milk carton, man, carnation milk, man. Right? He got Jay out there bad. And then Fifth moved on to 50 Cent said, here is Jay-Z. Last reported seen waving at Puffy's jet. All right? All right, do we think that Jay was out there giving him the wave? Don't go. Diddy, set the precedent. Stand tall. Don't let these people tear you down, all right? We're going to go through the comments also of the video that we just premiered, which was the edited version of yesterday's live stream, which was the Diddy Did It Day 1. We're going to go through the comments there. Hopefully the homegirl April is listening. April seems to be the only person that has said out loud, and she did delete the message after she posted it. But what I caught from it was Diddy is not an ex-trafficker, all right? And but she said a couple of other things. We'll go through that and see what she's talking about. Hopefully she's listening. She'll come through and we can get an idea of what she's talking about. All right. Here's Jay-Z. Last reported seen waving at Puffy's jet. Bye, Diddy. See you later. All right. So Fifth's on that ass early. Here we go. Exclusive, Rolling Stone, exclusive. A 25-year-old man accused of being Sean Combs' rug mule was arrested on Monday on brocaine and marijuanita possession charges. The arrest occurred around the same time law enforcement raided Combs' home. All right? 50 said, wait, rug mule? What the F is going on here, man? Damn. All right? Who knows? Maybe that mule was the key to this whole thing, right? Some are speculating that it's Cassie. That Cassie, I heard a couple of people speak on it. You know what I'm saying? I heard Whack 100 speak on it with academics. I heard Myron speak on it with academics. Myron, a former Fed, who believes he saw somebody he knows during the raid on Puff, or on Diddy. Or on Did It. We're just going to change his name to Did It. And a couple of them said, Myron, the former Fed, said, listen, there's no way they didn't talk to Cassie. And then there's somebody that has an allegation from 1991, and Whack 100 said, I'll tell you what, the person giving the information isn't that person from 1991. Because the person that gave this information knows about these houses, these new houses that Puff got. He said that, that's a Cassie situation. So I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't, if the feds didn't talk to Cassie. But who knows if this rug mule, something he did. I mean, sometimes you're at the whim of your associates. You know what I'm saying? You hang out with the wrong people. You got the wrong people around you working for you. Something they do can accidentally trigger a firestorm on your ass. So. Who knows if that's what happened, all right? Look at this character right here. Diddy's alleged mule, arrested on rug charges during federal agent run-in. Look at this piece of work right here. Right? This guy could have been the catalyst of all of this mess. What do we know? We don't know. We don't have the slightest clue. All right? Shout out Hope Kistner on the new subscribe. Appreciate you. The new subscriber. Appreciate you. That subscription came in during the last episode that was airing today. Diddy's alleged mule arrested on rug charges during federal agent run-in. 50 Cent, what the F was he doing with this fool? Look at this guy right here. All right? He intentionally put those lines in his eyebrow. Think he felt better about himself after that. He should have took that same clippers to his head and dealt with that mess. Shout out Young Jizzle on the check-in. Just got out of work, checking in. Shy, salutes to you. You have officially secured the bag for the day. Right? If there's anything else that you can secure, don't leave no money on the table. Get it all. Right? Appreciate you guys being here. Salutes to y'all. All right? So Diddy got himself in bed, all pun intended, with this guy. So we're going to look for articles and see if we can find out this guy's connection and how they ran up on him yesterday. Was he with the group of people that were stopped by the feds with Diddy yesterday at the airport? So they didn't arrest Diddy. I don't know what they did. We're going to look into it. I haven't read any of the articles and stuff like that. I'm going to do that with y'all. But they didn't arrest Diddy at that moment. But it does make sense to me what Chucky said. He said they might have snatched his passport, but I don't know if they could do that without an arrest. I don't know how that would work. Pretty sure they could almost do whatever they want. But we don't know the logistics of why Diddy was able to walk away yesterday. I'm sure they're still scrubbing through hard drives and jump drives and all kind of shit from his house. All right, but I don't know what he was doing with this dude, but this guy got he got weirdo connections written all over his face. All right. Then we got this here.
They almost got us, man. They almost got us. Almost. I was this close. Hey, I was going to get some tea. I looked out the blind. Yeah. I see them coming. Man, I threw on anything I could find. That's why I got on this. I ran so fast. I ran past my son when they was asleep. I said, somebody got to live and tell the story. Somebody got to live and tell the story. Don't tell us that we won't stop. Don't tell us that we won't stop. They can't catch us. Don't tell us that we won't stop.
You gonna stop now, bro?
Man, we gonna beat this. You know what I'm saying? Tell Carisha to call me when you talk to him. TD! Yeah, get them two girls right there. Tell them to come to our party later.
50 said Diddy's like the FBI, the DEA, and Homeland couldn't catch me, bitch. Yee, there you go. So that's in here with the medal, the Dad of the Year medal. Salutes to you. Appreciate you being here. All right, Crash Out said breaking news. Did he do it? Lupe, no ex-predator deserves to walk the face of the earth. I agree 150% with you. I believe there's no fixing that. There's no fixing that, as far as I'm concerned. So that other guy said that he got his running shoes on, soles burnt out, all right? They crumbling on him like they've been sitting in a bad garage, all right? But he did his little dance, though. He did his little dance. Done, diddy, done, done, done. You know, people say, oh, why are you celebrating? Listen here. If he's guilty, I have every right to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? If he's not, you got every right to throw him an apology. All right? But I don't have no don't give me the we holding him down and tearing him down bullshit. I ain't trying to hear it. If you're guilty, you're guilty. There's a whole lot of other dudes they not paying attention to that are guilty, and we hoping that they get popped off too. All right? Let's keep going here. All right, so we had Sean Diddy Combs' neighbor claims Diddy brings minors to his house by the busload late at night. All right, 26th of March, 2024. This kid could just be a funny kid acting a fool, rolling down the street in his expensive car. Was that a Bentley? And, you know, he's in the passenger side, of course, but he's rolling down the block. He's over there with the money. You know, he could be, he could just be clowning, or he could be telling the truth. Either way, we're going to play it. Here we go. Done data.
Tell them to stop bringing all the minors over here late at night.
He said, tell them to stop bringing the minors over here late at night.
I live right next to him. He do too much. It be like buses, like big ass buses. You just see all type of shit hop out. Especially at nighttime, like around 3 o'clock in the morning. It gets wild. I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over there, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door.
He said, I'm his neighbor. When my basketball go over the fence, I just let it be because I don't want to knock on the door. 50 Cent said, when my basketball go over, I just let it be. Oh, shit. All right, so we getting some comedy out of this whole tragic situation. Lupus said, Shy, there's a YouTuber claiming it's the Europeans doing it to him, but it's his own camp that filed suits against him. Now, everybody's going to have some kind of out for him. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't respect nobody's outs for Weinstein. I don't accept nobody's out for Bill Cosby if he did it. If Kells did it, I don't accept nobody's outs for him. A lot of people would say it's the Europeans because he went to war with the liquor company. Yeah, it doesn't have to be some big giant James Bond conspiracy. A couple dollars in the right hands to the right person to get somebody to say the right thing, and it just starts the thread. It's like pulling on a thread. It just tears everything down eventually. Somebody's comment said, no balls are safe in that yard. Wildin'. Right? But yeah, I love the, let me know the name of that channel. I'd love to hear that bullshit. And see what the Europeans did to him. Shout out PR Black on the check-in. Shy, salutes to you, sir. Hundreds up for you in the chat. Everybody, please hit that like button. We're hanging out. Crash Out said, doesn't Jay-Z got a lady that's the CEO of Rock Nation and she's an informant for the FBI? Absolutely. She testified against the cartel. We need to cover her one day. She is the wife of OG Juan, who allegedly was Jay's old school, partner. Plug, one might say. But evidently she, she's working prison reform with Meek Mill. Again, we pick and choose. We pick and choose who we tripping on over cooperating. So it is what it is. Lupe said way too many of his own people exposing him. They've been doing it for years. On different levels. I have a 75-page lawsuit from that Little Rod guy, right? There's a lot of stuff in there that seems horrible. There's pictures in there, whatever. I listened to Act. Act said a lot of it's bullshit, but there's some truth in it, I'm sure, right? And I look at everything that way. There's probably a lot of bullshit, but there's some truth in there. But, aside from just the SA allegations, he's been having allegations of not paying, what people deserve from the beginning, And people have been exposing him over the years, over and over and over again. And somehow he pacifies them with money or with just time and letting life tear them down. So it is what it is. Shout out Zoraida Salinas in the building. Saludos Shy. Just logging in now. Need to catch up on the videos. Dodging and weaving like Saul. Watch out. Don't get snatched up out the whip like Saul did. All right. Salutes to you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we on. We hunting for the sole of Diddy's shoes. We heard he ran the soles off his shoes already. PR Black says she used to transport for Griselda. Oh, girl, right? Yeah. We're going to look into it. Is that shorty that played was her character the character from, that was the travel agent and shit? On that shit show of a show that Netflix did? Where Netflix does not give a shit if the story rings true or not. All right. Take care of your peoples, and your peoples will take care of you. Absolutely. Crash Out said that proves Jay-Z works with the feds. Quite possible. Who knows at this point? Everybody working for somebody. Right? You watch TV shows, CIA always got an operative that's up to no good somewhere, Not a person that necessarily went to school to become a CIA agent, but a hustler, some kind of dealer, some kind of trafficker that does favors for the CIA, so they claim it, Stockholm Syndrome. But Buddy's ball ain't safe across the yard, over the fence. If the ball lands on the other side of the fence, he leaves it there. He's not playing no games with Diddy. Backing up off of Diddy. All right? So Fifth is on him. Fifth is on him. All right, I don't see nothing new after that, but that's 6 posts in a row. 2 of them got to do with Jay, and the rest is Diddy and his mule. Ian said, I think Jay-Z is just as bad as Diddy. Israel Rodriguez on the check-in said, this is the year of the truth. Cat said it. We shall see. Lupe said, I wonder if his people will embrace and protect him in the feds. I mean, there's worse than him, I'm sure, in the feds that you know, nothing's happening to. Like we always say, oh, this is going to happen to him. Now, I've heard a lot of things about this, what's that kid? The kid from that 70s show. JD DeLay does a lot of videos about what's happening to him. I haven't been able to watch them, but I heard he's having a hard time. But, you know, who knows? But I'm sure there's a lot of dudes that did deplorable things that are just fine in the feds. Sometimes we overblow what was happening to these fools. All right, let's see what the developments were overnight. All right, so we got 50 out the way. Let's see what the developments were overnight. There was a Mace video that I want to check out too, where Mace lines up all of the reasons why he left. It makes a whole lot more sense now why dude went and became a pastor, right? Right? Surviving Diddy. Something else. All right. Let's see. Boom. Let's see. That paperwork, I love to get into that, but that is a lot of paperwork. It's like 75 pages. Crash Out said, hold on. Lupe said Masterson is in a PC prison yard in Cali. Yeah, from my understanding, he's gotten moved around. I don't even know what's happening with him. I'll look into it, though. Crash Out said, I think 50's upset that Diddy was hugging Young Buck from behind and turned him out. Cost him money. I mean, they got a lot of reasons not to like each other. Again, and, you know, 50 pick up your vibe, he's not going to pretend. You know, he picked up his vibe and he never pretended. You know, don't often take me shopping, motherfucker. Jonathan Pantoja said, when we were watching the big old houses yesterday, I can only imagine what them rich white people were thinking and saying of having a rich black man in the community. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows what they're saying now? I knew it. I knew it was going down over there. Right? But again, yeah, so I got this paperwork, but this paperwork is 75 pages. I don't know if I got 75 pages in me today. Like, I'd have to not speak to y'all at all to get 75 pages out. It's 30 pages and we'd be losing it doing the twin stuff. All right? Let's see what else we could pull up right now, though. Let's look into this mule. Let's get the same Rolling Stone article. Miguel Lopez, salutes to you, bro. Appreciate you checking in. Thank you, sir. Lupe said he's in San Luis Obispo. Shy, it's a PC yard. Cool. I gotta see what JD's talking about then. JD talking like he getting his ass whooped every day. Crash Out said 50 was at them parties in the beginning. 50 was probably trying to rob them parties or robbing them parties at the beginning. Who knows? We'll see. Here we go. We got the drug mule joint. Oh, I said the word. See, I'm slipping on my pimping today. Chucky Chingong on the check-in. Salutes to you, brother. Appreciate you being here. All right, let's check this out right here. Sean Combs accused mule arrested at Miami airport on Brocaine and Marisha Juanita charges. Marisha Juanita. Brendan Paul was arrested on Monday around the same time Homeland Security agents raided 2 of Sean Combs' properties. Back up. I gotta pay you to read this. A 25-year-old man accused in a recent lawsuit of being Sean Combs' rug mule was arrested on Monday on Brocaine and Marisha Juanita possession charges, according to arrest records. I'm going to just say MJ, that's too many syllables. According to arrest records obtained by Rolling Stone. Brendan Paul was taken into custody, taken into custody by Miami-Dade police on Monday afternoon at Opa-locka Airport around 4:30 p.m. So they did get him in that group of people that Puff was with. So it was Puff was with this dude yesterday. Brendan Paul was taken into custody by Miami-Dade police on Monday afternoon at Opa-locka Airport around 4:30 p.m. Police were working alongside Homeland Security agents when the arrest was made, according to the arrest affidavit. All right, little words to the wise, all right? If the feds is looking for you, do not be with your mule at the time that if the feds are looking for you and raiding your houses, all right? Just keep that in mind for the future, all right? Ian said, "Yeah, but I believe 50 ain't done with all that weird shit." Yeah, I don't. There's a certain cut of people in this business. A lot of them that I know that just ain't with the bullshit. They get how they live. They don't, they're not worried about what they're gonna lose by standing on who they are. You know what I mean? Some people are willing to give up who they are because they're worried about what they're gonna lose. Yo, this dude's wilding. Around the same time, dozens of Homeland Security agents and local law enforcement officers descended upon Combs' residence in Miami and Los Angeles as part of a federal ex-trafficking investigation. Led by Homeland Security, the coordinated raids were the first indication of a criminal investigation against Combs after numerous civil lawsuits were filed against the Bad Boy Records executive. It's not clear whether HSI's search is related to any of the allegations raised in the civil lawsuits. A family member of Paul's confirmed he was arrested. A rep for Combs did not immediately reply to a request for comment. It's unclear if Paul's arrest is connected to the wider investigation into Combs or where he was headed at the airport. So he could have just had a warrant. They sat there. They stopped Puffy and his friends. They say, "Hey, we got something on you." You know what I'm saying? Or they're like, "You're just the guy we've been looking for, Puffy. We got your guy." Who knows what happened? Is it separate? Is it the same? The news media is calling him the mule, so it seems like everybody knows his position already. Let's see. It's unclear if Paul's arrest is connected to the wider investigation into Combs or where he was headed at the airport. Combs was confirmed to be in Florida at the time of the raid, according to our NBC sources, and officials reportedly seized his phones before he was scheduled to leave for a trip to the Caribbean. So they're saying they took his phones. That warrant would likely cover his phones. Now, I believe he wasn't walking around. No, I got you, Ian. I know what you meant. I don't believe he was just walking around at the airport in that video that we saw, brooding and talking to himself. He was on a phone. Who knows whose phone that was, or who knows if that was before they got to him. But evidently, hold on, we got April in the gross overuse of power and a huge... So April is vouching for him. So April said gross overuse of power, a huge distraction. And I said, by who? She said Homeland. Come on. All right, come on. Well, come on into this live, April, and let's talk about it. I want to know why you believe Puffy's an innocent man or Diddy's an innocent man. Where you at, April? So they took his phone. So those phones was covered in that warrant. In video footage obtained by TMZ Monday afternoon, Combs can be seen in Miami pacing around outside the airport. Miami police tell Rolling Stone they had no records of Combs being arrested by their department. Paul was recently named in a lawsuit filed by music producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones against Combs, in which Jones accused Paul of being Combs' mule. Okay, so that's where they got that from. Allegedly acquiring and distributing Mr. Combs' rugs and guns. A person close to the situation confirmed to Rolling Stone that Paul's mugshot was the same man named in Jones' complaint. Now, I have Jones' complaint, and he went after a lot of people. There's a lot of defendants in that case, all the way up to Lucian Grange. Like, a lot of people were named in that case. Arresting officers claimed Paul had the contraband inside his personal travel bags. And the suspect, Brocane, was located and tested. Paul was taken to Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center in Miami. He is currently being held on $2,500 bonds for the two charges: Brocane possession and possession of a controlled substance. Wait, what? He was there with Diddy with a bag full of dope, Is that what I'm hearing right here? Hold on, man. Paul was recently named. Hold on. It's unclear if Paul's arrest is connected to the Wire investigation. All right, they're probably talking about the Little Rod allegations. Paul was recently named in a lawsuit as a mule. A person close to the situation, mugshot, was the same man named in Jones' complaint. But see, in Jones' complaint, there's no arrest. This is an arrest. So you mean they caught dude with a bag? That sounds a little crazy to me. If they caught dude with Puff with a bag full of dope, well, he was about to get on the on the jet with that. What am I reading here? Arresting officers claimed Paul had the contraband inside his personal travel bags, and the suspect, Brocane, was located and tested. Paul was taken to Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center in Miami. He's currently, this is it. Wow. Jones' lawsuit was the latest to accuse Combs of SA alongside harassment and not compensating him for work on the Grammy-nominated The Love album. Jones claims he witnessed Paul acquire and distribute rugs to Combs and his associates. Members of the enterprise and their associates procured, transported, and distributed ecstasy, Brocane, GHB, amphetamine, MJ, shroomies, and Tusi. I don't even know what that is. By packing these substances in the carry-on luggage and going through TSA. Damn. Wait a minute. That opens the door for... He gave them that information. Next thing you know, they snatch up Puff at the airport with Buddy with him, and Buddy got dope in the bag. This sounds too crazy to be true. But then again, everything's stranger than fiction nowadays. Jones claims that he personally witnessed Paul transport or intend to transport illegal substances in his baggage while traveling between Los Angeles, Miami, Virginia, the Caribbean, and London on all three occasions in December 2022, April 2023, and November 2023. In a photo supplied in his lawsuit, Paul is seen holding up what appears to be prescription pill bottles and a black pouch sitting on his lap. Jones claims that the bag was filled with the ecstasy, Brocane, GHB, amphetamine, MJ, shrooms, and Tusi. R&B singers Cassie's bombshell complaint against Combs on November 16 has kicked off a tidal wave of SA allegations against Combs, alleging he subjected her to vicious beatings, ex-trafficking, and grapes. In her 35-page filing that started with the bright red trigger warning, Cassie claimed Combs punched, kicked, and stomped on her and forced her to have rug-fueled intercourse with male ex-workers during arrangements he dubbed freak-offs. In a statement, Combs' lawyer said the lawsuit was a financial shakedown, riddled with baseless and outrageous lies. 1 week later, as New York's Adult Survivors Act was set to expire, 2 more women stepped forward on Thanksgiving Day with similarly disturbing claims against Combs. The second accuser alleged Combs rugged and SA'd her when she was a Syracuse University student in 1991. The woman claimed Combs filmed the incident and showed the video to others in an act described as revenge porn. Now, remember, Reggie White said these guys like to keep their trophies. You know what I'm saying? So it's I'm pretty sure that, if that video happened in 1991, unless a hard drive went bad, he got it somewhere. But is he stupid enough to have anything in those hard drives at the crib after all this time? Especially being how hot he is. Jonathan said definitely the reason why Diddy was walking lifeless. He knew dude don't have it in him to stay quiet, in my humble opinion. Yeah, now you could see dude is a singer. Headstone said, I had went back to county December 19th, running from Glendale PD. I'm a diabetic, and in the county they house Drakeo and others on the M floor, Men's Central. Salutes. Shout out Pebs on the check-in, stopping by to show some love. Appreciate you, Pebs. Thank you very much for coming through. We still hunting Diddy, because we know Diddy did it. Headstone said, jail 8,000 floor. He was housed in a cell by himself in the medical part of the jail where I was. It's a part of the LA County kind of hidden. That's where they had the guy from that 70s show. Really. Yeah, he's a tweak. Lupe said Diddy might get Epstein's because it's a well-known fact he can't and won't do time. We don't know that until somebody tries to do the time. You know what I'm saying? We say that, but there's a lot weaker punks in jail than Diddy. And the question is, did Epstein get Epstein? Did Epstein get out? I mean, he had bigger, more powerful secrets on more powerful people than Diddy has. But again, Diddy has some secrets in his bag. So we'll see what happens with that. But again, he could be that soft, and he might end up taking himself out if things get too bad. Headstone said he left the day I got out after my 10-day parole flash, September 26th, 27th. Yep, and I thought he'd been getting his ass whooped ever since, but we're going to look into it, though. Let's see. Through a rep, Combs denied the allegation. The last-minute lawsuit is an example of how well-intentioned law can be turned on its head. This 32-year-old story is made up and not credible. Mr. Combs never assaulted her, and she implicates companies that did not exist. This is purely a money grab and nothing more. The third lawsuit was from Liza Gardner, who alleged she was 16 when Combs, a singer-songwriter, Aaron Hall, took turns graping her following an Uptown Records event in 1990. She further claimed that a day later, Combs turned irate and began assaulting and choking her until she almost passed out because he was worried she might divulge what happened. These are fabricated claims falsely alleging misconduct from over 30 years ago and filed at the time. What are you doing? And filed at the last minute. A Combs spokesperson said of Gardner's lawsuit, this is nothing but a money grab. In early December, a fourth accuser alleged Combs' former Bad Boy president Harve Pierre, a third man, gang raped her at Combs' New York recording studio in 2003 when she was 17 years old. Jesus. Combs has denied any wrongdoing in each case. Still, he steps down from his chairmanship. Yeah, we got to talk about that. Of his Revolt TV media company last year as more than a dozen companies fled his e-commerce platform. In January, liquor giant Diageo cut him loose in a private settlement under which Combs will no longer be a joint owner of the tequila brand De Leon or have any ties to Ciroc vodka. All right, so he stepped down as the chairman of the board at Revolt, but as of today, from our understanding, from the news that's been out there all day, he has sold all his remaining shares in his own company, Revolt, and he is out of it and has nothing to do with Revolt. In order for that to be a fact today and newspapers be saying that, that's been something to me, if you ask me, that's been in the work for a little while now. He's out of it. Bananas. So the mule got popped. I'm still confused, yo. The mule got popped yesterday with dope in the bag? That's crazy. That's bananas. Let's see who Crash Out said. Let's see who Diddy tricks on. I'm sure he got a lot of stuff to trick on people with. He got bags and bags and bags loaded with secrets, I'm sure. Headstone said I also saw the horn guy Ron Jeremy something, and Suge Knight was housed on the 7,000 floor. Salutes. Lupe say a MF gotta be soft to have his girl carry his heater for him. Puff had his girl carry the heater for him. That's what he's on. It was in J-Lo's purse. Headstone says, sheesh. Is she supposed to shoot it too? Yeah, probably. So y'all mean to tell me the mule got popped yesterday? That's bananas, man. I can't even comprehend. All right, let's see what's up with his Revolt share. All right, let's go to TMZ for that. Here we go. Diddy lets go of Revolt TV. Still black owned. Mysterious mystery buyer. Diddy's no longer associated with Revolt TV in any form or fashion. The company he started in 2013 because it's now completely under new ownership. TMZ has learned. Sources familiar with the deal tell us Diddy recently sold off all of his shares to an interested buyer for an undisclosed sum. But we're told the company remains black-owned, upholding its original connection and dedication to furthering the culture. Like we said, it's unclear what exactly Revolt went for when it was all said and done, but we're told the new boss wishes to remain anonymous for the time being. With that said, our sources say they share a deep passion for black culture and they plan on publicly making a formal introduction in the coming weeks. As you know, Diddy has been inactive with the network since stepping down as chairman last November, and his last order of business was being notified of the sale, which we're told just went through this week. Of course it did. The irony, huh? He didn't have no inside information. He wasn't warned. He cashed out. What are we talking about? I'm sure he had to sell it for cheap though. Whoever got it, Mystery Man, got it for cheap. And we're told it was an amicable deal and everyone's happy. But he's not happy. Per our sources, Revolt CEO DeTavio Samuels and Chief Brand Officer Dion Graham will remain in their current positions and assist the owner while the ink dries on the contract. Another thing, we're told there'll be no major changes to staffing or production for Revolt TV employees. So they didn't just shifted it over. They didn't threw the cartel in somebody else's hands, basically. Shout out Jonathan said these people are so entitled with these private jets that they forget there's certain things that don't fly as a carry-on. Yo, if that is the real story, and I'm going to believe Rolling Stone, you know what I'm saying? Hunter S. Thompson wrote for Rolling Stone. I'm going to believe Rolling Stone. If Rolling Stone is right, this dude got popped wild with Diddy with work in his bag. That's bananas. Shout out to Keno on the check-in. Salutes to you. Appreciate you being here. All right. Our sources say that over time, the new owner will implement their vision, but that for the time being, things will mostly remain the same as the transition occurs. The one thing everyone's wondering, is this news in any way connected to what's been going on with Diddy personally? I wonder. On its face, the two things appear to be unrelated. You think so? As we're told, this had been getting hammered out well before Diddy's properties were raided Monday. Come on, man. Do we have to? I mean, I get it. You're a journalist covering your ass, but do we have to spell it out for you? All right? Despite all that, it's a new day for Revolt, and some new leadership is coming in soon. So Revolt is snatched up. Look at this goofy. Let's see if they have any other information on the mule. Intercepted the plane. So he probably had of course, even if he had a personal stash, you know what I'm saying? For himself, not necessarily for everybody else. But you put yourself in a position, and why are you running around with this dude, Diddy? Why are you literally running with this dude? Diddy's alleged mule, as described in a recent lawsuit, was arrested Monday while Diddy and his crew were stopped by federal law enforcement agents. According to the affidavit obtained by TMZ, 25-year-old Brendan Paul was booked on 2 separate rug charges after the feds intercepted Diddy's plane at the Opa-locka Airport in Miami. Namely, 1 count of possession of suspected brocaine and another possession of MJ candy, both of which are felonies in Florida. Look at y'all. Who are y'all ladies, huh? Is one of y'all undercover? Who's wearing a wire on that team right there? In the paperwork, officers claimed that while they were working in conjunction with Homeland Security and Customs and Border Protection personnel, they came across what they describe as the suspected rugs in Paul's travel bags, which they say he claimed. So here's the problem. Salutes Old Soul in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, sir. Zoraida said, did you see Cuomo last night with Mark Garagos Combs? Combs' attorney over a decade, stating it's a flex. It is a shock that this is warp speed for the federal government movement, being that they are known for moving at a glacier's pace. It's a flex, huh? All right, we're gonna see Garagos. Holler at Maxine, whatever her face, Giselle Maxwell or whatever her face is, lawyer. See what they got to say. Why you hire her then? They wildin'. Tusi is a mixture of E and Brocane. Motherfuckers can't figure out what to do next. Crash Out. Didn't Diddy have Shine take time for him for shooters from Dude back in the day? Shooting a girl back in the day in a club. But yeah, Shine did 10 years. I was talking about Masterson, Shy. If you get confused about my comments speaking about the LA County and whatnot. No, I knew who you was talking about. I appreciate it. But yeah, man. But here's the thing. Diddy, if there's an accusation around there, right, and there's a 73-page, complaint about you, and it's a complaint that says you have a mule named Brendan Paul, you know what I'm saying? How about when your houses are getting raided, you don't get caught with your pants down with the supposed mule, and the supposed mule got some heat in his bag, you know what I'm saying? You're looking real stupid right now. Shout out, and what you running around with this 25-year-old dirtbag for anyway, huh? Because we know what you're doing, diddler. We know what you're doing. P. Diddler, diddly. Shout out Felix Reyes on the check-in. Salutes to you. In the paperwork, officers claimed that while they were... Oh, no, we did that. The cops go on to say that the suspected narcotics were tested and found to be legit, leading to Paul's arrest. He was booked into jail, but has since bailed out. So, yeah, he probably had a little bit, but... That's not what matters. What matters is what they put in this paper, what they put on these sites and in these newspapers. And what they put in there is that he got popped off with his mule, and his mule had work on him. And somebody gonna turn it into they had 75 kilos. But where's April at? April's defending him in the comments. We need April to get in here. We love you, April. We're not here to attack you. We just want to understand where you're coming from. And I want to ask you, April, if given proof, if given new information, would you even be willing to change your mind, or is your heart so invested in Diddy that he can do no wrong in your eyes? I had a gentleman ask me today in the comments, hey, do you know if the twins in their testimony said something about Chapo being into underage girls? And I don't know that. We're going to get to some of that information soon. And then I thought back to, what I've heard other people saying. I saw on the TV show and stuff, they implicated that dude likes young, he's a PDF file, right? So I asked him, before I answered his question, I asked him, well, he's like, because I like him. And, I'm hoping it's a lie because I like him. So he's chosen a side, right? But I asked him, well, will you still like him if you found out, if you got the information, if somebody told you that it was the truth? Now he said no. And I told him, well, you'd be surprised how many people its mind won't change. I know people that are Kanye fanatics to the point where Kanye can kick a bunny down the street. They still gonna love him. Kick a baby off a roof. They still gonna love him. You know what I'm saying? There's no wrong he could do. Those people, I can't have a conversation with you. You know what I'm saying? That you're living in your own bubble where things are not what they are out here. And you want to holler free Diddy. Oh, this is a setup, and some people are too conspiracied out that nobody can do no evil. Well, how is it that it's just the people that you love that are not doing no evil? You know what I mean? Stop it. The wall is going to crumble down on a bunch of people soon. I believe so, because Diddy ain't no small fish in that sense. The man got 30, 40 years of secrets. Chucky Chingon said, wasn't Chapo's wife underage when he met? I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm pretty sure, but we will confirm. Velez, salutes to you. Velez said, I just seen a podcast where they interviewed one of Chapo's ex-girlfriends that was underage. There you have it. That right there takes him off of the hero list, man. I don't care how much dope you sold. I don't care how many times you fooled, the government. I don't care what you did. You got no place. Fuck you. That's it. Crash Out said Chapo took his wife he married to now from her 15th birthday. It's bananas to me. And people be like, get tattoos of them and sing songs in reverence to them. Get the fuck out of here. You people's wilding. Right? But I want to understand, because April's talking to me. Now she's talking to me like I'm some dummy or something. She's like, Homeland, come on. Listen, I have an open mind, young lady. All right? My mind is open to him doing it. He did it. He did it. If he did it, he got what's coming. He gonna get what's coming to him, or not. There's a lot of people that do it and don't get what's coming to him. Lupe said money makes MFs think that they can get away with everything. Absolutely, they believe they got impunity from everything. And guess what? Wake up call. You're gonna piss off the wrong person. Nobody gonna save you. Paul was named in Rodney Jones' explosive complaint against Diddy, 75-page complaint, which identified him as a close confidant of Diddy's, and more importantly, as someone who allegedly handles Diddy's rugs and guns. There are photos of Paul with Diddy included in Rodney's lawsuit. Look at Diddy and his little runner. It's his runner, Brendan. Brendan, you can do my dirty work. Oh, yeah. There's no evidence thus far that rugs allegedly found on Paul were in any way connected to Diddy. FWIW, Diddy has previously denied all of Rodney's salacious claims. All right. Velez said, I had heard that he was known to prefer females sin usar, meaning virgens. I don't know if a word, such an innocent word like virgin, can be used on YouTube. You know how that goes. But yeah, man, if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Like, you a punk. Fuck you. You ain't no kingpin to me. Right? You still have henchmen and all of that. Guess what? Your henchman a pussy too. If he condones, you know, anything happen to children or women or innocent people, then fuck him. Headstone said Diddy supposedly just released a statement on Fox. I happen to just see it. I don't know if it's credible. I'm gonna look into it right now. Crashlaw said White Boy must have just been a plant for the FBI. It's possible, or he could be the little runner. Here, I need you to do this, that, and the other. Let's see if Diddy put out a statement. Diddy statement. All right, let's see. News. Let's hit this tools right here. My thing is, where did he go after the? Where did he go after they popped him at the airplane and took his boy? Here we go. 57 minutes ago. Let's see. I don't know who marker.com is. I'm looking for somebody that I can say is kind of reputable. Hip Hop DX, I'll take that. Hollywood Reporter, I'll take that. Here we go. MSN, Los Angeles Times. No, they don't got it. Oh yeah. We'll go with MSN right now. Let's do this. They trying to sell me Tracks NYC jewelry right now. Zorada Selena said 100%. Sick ass mofos. Absolutely. Again, appreciate y'all being here. 100's up in the chat for everybody. Please hit that like button. Share. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell them we hunting Diddy. Diddy don't seem like he feels too hunted though. Let me see. Diddy's lawyers issue statement after DHS raid maintaining the rapper's innocence. Right? See what pictures they got here. They got 7 pictures. Uh-oh. See, like, everybody thinks like, oh man, look at Diddy, he cool as hell. He looked like a guru. He looked like a dork to me. Feeling himself. Alright. Uh-oh, this is the picture in question right here. They're saying that this was a 17-year-old girl. And that he traveled with this young lady across state lines. So that's a whole nother thing. Right? All right. Let's see what we got here. What happened? Where's the... Oh, this is the credits for the pictures. All right, here we go. I want to look back at this real quick, though, too. I guess that's her. Tiffany Red is her name, the girl on the lap. We're about to see. An attorney for Sean Diddy Combs on Tuesday issued the first public statement about the rapper following Monday's raid by the Department of Homeland Security on his Los Angeles and Miami homes. Aaron Dyer, Combs' attorney, in a statement sent to Business Insider, maintained Combs' innocence and said the search conducted on his property was a gross overuse of military-level force, as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residence. Quote, "There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated." Listen, bro, I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, I think that's what they do, right? They go, they put guns to everybody, they snatch them up. And according to Myron, who spoke to academics, that's the way it's done too. They secure the house, they cuff everybody, they make sure everybody's out of there, and then they do their will with the house, whatever they want. Dyer's statement read, "Mr. Combs was never detained but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. No charges have been filed following the search," reports from the Associated Press and Los Angeles Times, citing law enforcement sources, indicate the search was part of an ex-trafficking investigation. In a statement sent to Business Insider on Monday, a spokesperson for the Department of Homeland Security said Homeland Security Investigations New York executed law enforcement actions as a part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. We will provide further information as it becomes available. The search came after 5 separate accusers, blah, blah, blah. We know all of that. Ventura and Combs settled their suit within days, but none of the other 4 suits have been settled. There's this unprecedented ambush paired with an advanced coordinated media presence leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. Dyer's statement continued. There has been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Mr. Combs is innocent and will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. We're going to have to do the poll again, man. Is April right? Is Puffy innocent? Because his lawyer seems to think that he's just going to stand and stand it all down. Like, listen, man, we're innocent. We don't care what y'all talking about. Are they going to say this all the way to jail? All the way till they got him in cuffs doing the perp walk? Because the lawyer's standing strong on the fact that this is an ambush and this is all bullshit. And that Homeland Security was out their mind, rushing them the way they rushed them. And how, they had the media involved in everything. Let's see what this is. December 7th, 2023. Tiffany Red. Let me see something. Here we go. We got some information under these pictures that I want to see. All right. We already know this stuff, that on the eve, all right, we had the Cassie lawsuit. Let's get to that. Let me see what y'all talking about over here. Shout out Zoraida Salina, said E! News has something also that's the girl they mentioned yesterday sitting on his lap. I'm about to read something about that too. I need to know what that's all about. Shout out Lupe. Lupe said, you know what's crazy? People don't like Trump, but he was one of the few or even maybe the only president that signed the law to fight human trafficking. Yeah, I mean, I'd appreciate that too. My problem with Trump is I felt like he gave a lot of people the right. I feel like he had allowed a lot of dumb people to fly his flag in the name of racism, rather than America. You know what I'm saying? And that was my problem with the whole Trump situation. Did he have some break the wheel type policies going into play? I believe so. And from looking at, but to me, as far as I'm concerned, both Republicans and Democrats, everybody can kiss my entire ass. It's all a scam. It's all a work. All of it. You know? All of it. And we're just here to put money in their coffers. Crash Out said he's lucky it was the cops and not a pissed off parent from them kids. He'd be just, whew. Probably buys the parents too, because where were the parents for the R. Kelly kids? Aquino says, Shy, did you see that Killer Chronicles episode on SWAT? We covered it already. I want to hear your reaction. We covered it. It's on live, I believe 32. The edited version should be dropping, I think tomorrow maybe. I don't think I'm done editing that. But yeah, we covered it. We were looking for new information. I don't think we really got any. Seemed all the same, the stuff that we knew, but it was dope. Salutes Adrian Torres. Appreciate you being here, sir. Peaceful Snowy Mountains. Diddy is done. Even if he doesn't go to jail, he's toxic to do business with. Quite possible. But that business world is fucking boiling with toxicity. Aquino MV, he just reacted on it the other day, bro. Yes. Salutes Crash, I appreciate that. Lupus said, I agree with you there, Shy. Absolutely. But let's say, well said, Shy. Salutes. Amen. Yeah, no, it is what it is. Hey, Aquino, I love when that happens, though. I love it. Keep bringing me the info. If you see something out there, bring it to me. But I must say, I do love when somebody says, bro, you need to cover this, and this. And I done did it already. That just means I'm not behind. You know what I'm saying? On that part. But salutes. All right? Now this picture, it's a corresponding picture with the corresponding story. So let's see what this stuff has to say here. I misspelled restoration on my handle. I just noticed. Thank you, Sai. Salutes to you, bro. Restoration. No, it looks right. Oh, you fixed it? Oh, okay, my bad. I'm looking at it like it looks right. All right, a timeline of the mounting misconduct allegations against Sean Diddy Combs. All right. A music producer accused Sean Diddy Combs of SA, according to the New York Times. Combs has faced numerous lawsuits last year alleging SA misconduct. Here's a timeline of all the allegations. Homes belonging to Sean Diddy Combs were raided by federal officials Monday. Multiple reports indicating the search was related to ex-trafficking probe. All right, we know all of this. Combs is facing multiple We know all that. The Love album, we know all about that. Sean Hawley, Combs' attorney, denied the allegations. We know about that. All right, so let's move on to the next page. In the lawsuit, this is November 16, 2023, Ventura files the first lawsuit, which is Cassie. She files her first lawsuit. We know what this is. After years in silence and darkness, I'm finally ready to tell my story and to speak up on behalf of myself and for the benefit of other women who face violence and abuse in their relationships. Ben Brathman, Combs' lawyer, denied the allegations in a statement to Business Insider and accused Ventura of trying to tarnish Combs' reputation for money. For the past 6 months, Mr. Combs has been subjected to Ms. Ventura's persistent demand of $30 million under the threat of writing a damaging book. He should have paid her on. If he paid her on Monday, he should have paid her on Sunday. Real talk. Under the threat of writing a damaging book about their relationship, which was unequivocally rejected as blatant blackmail. Business Insider reported that the Douglas Wigdor, Ventura's lawyer, said Combs offered Ventura an 8-figure sum to prevent her from speaking out before the suit was filed. The next day, the Associated Press reported that Ventura and Combs had settled the suit. Though agreement details were not public, he texted her right away. Why you playing so much? Why you play so much, man? All right? I got 8 figures for you. Stop. High 8 figures. Don't worry. Damn it. Salty. You salty. So that I said, I hate that it won't let you go back and edit misspelled. YouTube needs to get it together. YouTube is a mess, and they think that they're the best. I mean, they're the most used. Doesn't make you the best. All right, Crash Out said, but if he would have played, and it doesn't let you fix the name. That blows. Crash Out, but if he would have paid the producer, he would have never pressed charges on him for SA. Quite possible. Who knows? Listen. There's pictures in there in that complaint that I can't even show y'all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe tomorrow we'll go through that whole 75-page indictment. I don't know if we're going to be able to get to it today. We need a day where it's a slow news day for Diddy But there's a lot of shit going on today, so that we can get to that. Sally Correa, salutes to you. She said, hello, my adopted little brother, doing a great job. Keep it up. Thank you, Sally. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great day. All right, here we go. So, boom, we'll move on to the next image. No, relax. What are you doing? Let's get this fuck out of here. Right. What's this picture say? November 23rd. 2 more women accused Combs of SA. On the eve of the expiration date for the Adult Survivors Act, 2 more women accused Combs of abuse. All right, we know that. That's the 1991 chick that said he did all of those things to her. Boom. That's the Aaron Hall one. November 28th, the allegations have an impact on Combs' business ventures. Amid the numerous lawsuits, Revolt, a cable television network, announced on Instagram that Combs was stepping down as chairman. Rolling Stone reported on December 3rd that Hulu canceled an upcoming reality show project based on Combs and his family called Diddy Plus 7. Rolling Stone also said 23 brands severed ties with Combs' marketplace for black-owned businesses in Power Global. Bro, he getting gutted. Buddy getting gutted. Here we go. December 6, 2023. A woman accuses Combs and 2 other men of raping her when she was 17 years old. The woman who has also filed the suit anonymously alleged that Combs, his longtime producing partner Harv Pierre, and an unnamed third man trafficked and raped her in 2003 when she was 17 years old, according to prior reporting by Business Insider. The lawsuit said Pierre flew the woman to Combs' studio in New York. That's it right there. They crossed state lines. And they gave her rugs and alcohol until she was too inebriated to consent. While that's another thing, this whole inebriation thing, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, I don't get it. They have to get this right, because what happens if you're both drunk? You know what I'm saying? Who gets the rule of thumb on consent if you're both drunk? I don't. It's hard for me I don't get it. But I'm a grown man that don't have those kind of problems. So watch ourselves. Don't be too thirsty for your own good, like Diddy. The 2 inebriated to consent. While at the studio, Ms. Doe was raped by Mr. Combs, the third assailant, and Mr. Pierre in that order. Whew. The suit says. The suit also included photos of the accuser with her face blurred in the New York studio. The suit also includes photos of the accuser with her face blurred in the New York studio. Yeah, she shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been there. They shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been a thing. Combs denies the allegation on Instagram and declared he was going to fight for my name, my family, and my truth, and for the truth. View this post on Instagram. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character. We read all that. They filed a response lawsuit. Combs' lawyers refuted the allegations and questioned the accuracy of the photographs. Combs never participated in, witnessed, or is presently aware of any misconduct, SA or otherwise, relating to the plaintiff in any circumstance whatsoever. Combs' lawyers also said the suit should be thrown out because they believe an amendment to the Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Act, which allowed the unnamed woman to sue Combs, is unconstitutional. The 2022 amendment removes the statute of limitations for gender-based violence cases for 2 years, similar to the Adult Survivors Act. Pierre also denied participating in any SA when he filed his defense. Bad Boy Entertainment motioned to dismiss the suit against them, arguing there is no basis and the Gender Motivated Violence Act expands to corporate defendants. Alright, so boom. We got that little story. And Tiffany Red, a singer-songwriter, December 7, 2023. Tiffany Red defends Cassie in an open letter published in Rolling Stone. Tiffany Red is a singer-songwriter who became friends with Ventura in 2015 while working together. In December 2023, Red wrote an open letter in Rolling Stones to Combs saying that she saw Combs verbally abusing Ventura after Ventura's 29th birthday party in August 2015. I wonder if they were still together when she was on Empire, because I was there when she came to Empire. It was a madhouse in there, but I was there. I saw her, and but I don't remember if she was with him still. I remember people feeling like he was going to be there, and I was like, I doubt he's going to come in here. I don't remember him being there. I remember her being there, though. Red said the incident occurred outside a private karaoke room that the group went to after the main party. According to Red, Combs pulled Ventura out of the room, cornered her with the security team, and then cussed her out with your hands in her face. I felt helpless. She looked afraid and kept looking down at the floor. I didn't know what to do. I was scared, Red said. In response, Combs' spokesperson referred Rolling Stone to Combs' Instagram statement. All right? Boom. So we got that. Done deal. What the fuck you wearing, bro? All right, and then we got the Jones suit that we'll do at a later time. The 75 pages of ridiculousness. All right? Shout out Lupe. Lupe said it's mind-boggling how MF with so much cheddar can be so twisted and hooked on booty. Bro, that's what I was saying yesterday in the video that we dropped yesterday and the edited version that we dropped today. All this bread, all the good you could do, and this is what you do with yourself. You gotta be a special kind of piece of shit. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, salutes to you. I'm sorry, but what the crap is a 17-year-old doing traveling without her parents? I'm sorry, but some parents need accountability too. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, I agree 150%. I agree 150%, and those parents should be named in the same lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? I agree. Headstone said he has just went to Rolling Loud, and it was a real I saw Flavor Flav walking past him, ignoring him in his last public outing. Again, a public outing where April, our friend April, who was all in the comments over there. I don't know if she's in the comments on this live stream. Let me take a look. She was defending him. And she said, oh, they didn't boo him, and he was there with his daughter, and it was all love. And I'm like, okay. Let me see if I could find... No, we got no comments on here, so she's not even in here yet. So that I said facts, Lucy. Absolutely. Let's see what else we got here. See if we got any new news. Or let's check the top of TMZ. Because I'm sure they... All right, see we called it she cussing her son out right now. Boy, don't you understand that they could get all of us? All right, the young man who was running his mouth outside of Diddy's house. Right, his mama has come to the rescue and claimed her son was just trolling with outlandish claims. Diddy, new neighbor who went viral, just trolling with outlandish claims. She said, boy, don't you understand that man will destroy us? And that he got enough money to destroy us? They got some bread, too. A guy went viral after rolling up to the Diddy raid in L.A., claiming to be his next-door neighbor while also alleging to have witnessed unseemly things. But his mom is clarifying, saying her son was just running his mouth. On Monday, a car rolled up to Diddy's home in the middle of the road and made a scene with two young guys rolling down their windows and talking to reporters while also amplifying salacious allegations mentioned in recent lawsuits against Diddy. If Diddy make it home, y'all ain't invited to the barbecue. The guy claimed to have lived right next to the Diddy and alleged they'd seen also. Now here's what annoys me. That when I came in and we looked at this video, I gave the disclaimer that this kid might just be running his mouth, right? But I'm sure a whole bunch of people ran with that clip and said, you see, we told you. These people saw everything. The next door neighbors. Shut the fuck up, man. You know what I'm saying? You people go with the easiest whatever idea and just run with it. Question everything, man. In the real world, question everything. The guy claims to live right next to Diddy and alleged they'd seen all sorts of wild stuff at night. At first, people didn't know what to believe, but some of the members of the media took their word as gospel and they got duped. The mother of the driver is telling TMZ her son was completely BSing with his outlandish claims, although she does say the young man does live in the neighborhood. Huh? Oh, yeah, I'm sure Shorty lives in the neighborhood. His mama don't live in the neighborhood? We've identified the guy who was driving this car as Khalik Thomas, who owns the Bentley. His mom, Holly, tells us that's definitely her kid behind the wheel. She makes it clear he is not Diddy's next door neighbor. She says that despite what Khalik and his buddy were yapping about to the cameras, not a lick of it was true, and says the two dudes were simply trolling. Khalik certainly does live next to the celebs who populate Holmby Hills, including Ridley Scott, who was blocked from going home as the feds were raiding Diddy's. Man, Ridley Scott can't go home, bro? Come on, man. You gotta let Ridley Scott go home, man. We need some good movies in our life. Of course, in a situation as serious as Diddy's, you gotta be careful what you say, because people will run with anything, including wild statements made by a couple of youngins on the road. Boy, you making statements, you lose your Bentley, man. They'll take your Bentley from you. Stop playing games. I wonder if Diddy catered to Bill Gates. Who knows? Crash Out said unless his mom goes to them parties too. Not the mama. The mama at the party too? I don't know, man. She might have aged out of the party. Who knows? All right, let's see what else TMZ got to offer, all right? So we found out that guy's a troll. All right, you guys want to see the house? Holy shit. All right, let's see. The alleged mule is an ex-Syracuse hooper. Oh, guy's a little athletic guy, huh? Diddy's home raids. Ridley Scott caught up in the antics. All right, let's go right here. And let's see what this is about. Let's see the house, man. I want to see the house. Y'all want to see the house? Let's see the house. They're going to clap me on this video, I'm sure. All right? Fair use. All right? I stop it. I comment on it to the woes of my commenters.
Stories from the heart of Hollywood.
You got to relax, TMZ. You got to relax. All right, let's see what we got here. The story gets wilder and wilder by the minute. Diddy, new video shows trashed house after raid. Mogul calls investigation a witch hunt. Look at this, bro. Do we need the audio? Nah, we don't need no audio. Look at this. All right. They're all up in the internet, all up in the wires, hard drives. They emptied the. We're gonna do. Can we slow this down? No. Let's take a good look. Look, they done tore whatever was behind that TV out. Bro, they just leave a mess in their wake. See if we can spot anything. They got Jif. Yo, you got Jif in the clothes closet, bro. So even rich people got stashed their food from their relatives. That's what we're talking about here. Holy shit. Right, hundreds up. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Salute to y'all for being here. We hanging out. We inside Puff's mansion right now after the feds tore it down. All right, he got Jif in there. Got some others. He got some Pringles in there. I don't know if that's popcorn. Oh, Headstone said he fixed it. So either he said he fixed his name. Maybe there's a way to do it. Yeah, but this is clothes, bags, colognes, and Jif. What's this thing right here? What else we got? What else we got? Throwing shit all over the floor. Emptying boxes. See what we got here. Tattoo books down there. Bro, y'all got a lot of bullshit just sitting around. Oh, not the teddy bear. They found the teddy bear. Is there a camera in there? Is it some of Brendan's dope in there? Jonathan said they definitely were waiting on an excuse to tear his house down. Yeah. Crash out bogus. He said, you know what he used that GIF for? Damn. I don't even want to think about it. What are those? I don't even know what those are. I can't even see them. What's in the safe? You got a bottle of water? What are you talking about? Even the safe look like bullshit. I mean, probably some stocks and bonds and some watches or some shit in there. What else we got here? Salutes Perfecto J777 on the check-in. Appreciate you. Hold on, all right. What else do we see? We got some Air Max right there. And I see a pair of ones up top. What we working with over here? What does this say on the wall? Pimpy to what? Somebody's B-Day. I don't know if these are some Tiffany black Air Force Ones over here. I can't tell. Right? Diddy is hiding in that teddy bear. Bruh, the whole mansion is like a big ass junk drawer though. What the fuck are those? Salutes Perfecto J777 said, know that you're loved. What we got here? We got literature. We got La Biblia. Is that it says Holy Bible. Jonathan said every last inch they can go through if they think they can find a recording device or anything, a baggie, anything, condom wrapper, a phone number written on a piece of paper, whatever. What the hell is this thing, man? Oh, that's a power strip. But yeah, the whole place looks like a big old junk drawer. What are those? Looks like Schaumburg, Illinois right here. Looks like Woodfield Mall, all these sneakers. Just imagine what the teddy bear has witnessed, the worst. That teddy bear done seen the worst of it. Salutes Perfecto, I appreciate you. You said that song's dope, dude. I appreciate you. It's a very specific song for a very specific reason. Everything about that song was done intentionally, but now I only regret not putting a third verse. But I did that intentionally. We'll talk about it another day. But yeah, this looks like Schaumburg, Illinois right here. Woodfield Mall. All right. See the Travis in the corner. Melted Uggs. Bro, y'all could have, well, they did leave a mess, but y'all could afford a cleaning lady. I'm sure the police didn't do all of this. This whole mansion, a closet. But you got a barber chair in here, got a whole barber station in the bathroom. Right? Let's see what we find in the bedroom here. I don't see nothing. Nothing special. Damn. Oh, you got the Comme des Garçons right here. Right? Got some black cement down here. Some up-tempos. Okay. All right? I'm bogus for judging their sneakers. They got too much money. All right? I expect to see some shit in here, man. But my niece got these. Good. Matter of fact, these are retro in this year, right? With the Nike on the back, I believe. Vitamins all over the place. Imagine if the Suns did some damage to get rid of evidence with my conspiracy thinking hat on. I don't know, man. What do you think? They flushed something? Man, I see a couple pairs of ones in there. A pair of cool gray 6s right there. What you got in the bathroom? NyQuil bottle empty. They popped open safes. Bro, this whole place is a junk drawer. Phone cases, cameras. Now here, right here, hold on. I just saw a digital camera. Boom. This looks like a digital camera right here. I see some Yeezy, a Yeezy box. But I see a camera right here. This looks like a lens, like an old digital camera. I could be wrong, but I'm sure they took that. What we could use at the next sneaker battle? Yeah, no shit. These guys in this rich house, Jonathan, will lose in a sneaker battle to the homies. Facts. I don't see nothing. Just a bunch of. He's in that teddy bear back there. He's in that one. It's Diddy right here. They walked out with a laptop. I'm sure they walked out with all the laptops. Every hard drive, every jump drive, everything. Look, they popped open safes. My question is, do you crack the safe, or do you have to wait for them to give you you got a warrant? Do you force them to open the safe? Did I see a belt in there? There's a belt right there. Is that a Wildin' Out belt? What is that? Damn. Somebody snatched up a Grammy. Got a Basquiat book. In the kitchen. X's and O's. In the basement. Look, they got more bullshit sneakers down there. Alright, got the Nike slides over here, the Velcro joints. Another safe. Everything popped open. Woo, kicking doors. Ivan, salutes to you. Yes, sir, we are live. We all up in Diddy's mansion right now. See weights back there. And another safe in the corner. All right. That's it. That's what we got. Crash Out said they called the manufacturers for the master codes to open it. No shit. I wonder what kind of numbers they got to exchange with each other so they could vet them and say, we know that this is the feds. All right? I'm not just giving this number to a good actor on the other side of the phone. Because that'd be fucked up. That'd be dirty. All right. You didn't clap us. Salutes to you, TMZ, for not clapping us. We didn't have no audio playing anyway. All right. Let's see what the article says. Article says the Army of Federal Law Enforcement officers did a number on Diddy's LA home. And the video shows clearly the mansion was turned upside down. TMZ obtained footage of the aftermath of Monday's raid on Diddy's Holmby Hills. Drawers were ripped open, belongings scattered about, documents strewn about, and safes broken into. Agents had a field day with because I'm sure they could break into them too. They got tools. They came there with everything that they ever made. They had a tank and all kind of shit. Agents had a field day with Diddy's electronic equipment. Whew, I'm sure. You see pieces of computers and other equipment and pieces on the floor. It's clear agents zeroed in on hard drives, which were seized during the raid. Boy. If you had anything stupid on them hard drives, you a dummy. Diddy is now speaking out via his reps about the two raids, and they're claiming loud and clear he's been railroaded by the government. All right? He's hiding in one of these bears. I know it. Where is he right now, though? That's the question. The hip-hop mogul's attorney, Aaron Dyer, tells TMZ yesterday there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There's no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. right? He adds Mr. Combs was never detained, but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs or any of his family members have been arrested, right? They threw shit everywhere. Advils on the floor, popsicle sticks, everything. Dyer underscores there's been no finding of criminal or civil liability with any of these allegations. Right, so that's it. We got to see what it was looking like in there. Salutes to y'all. Please hit the like button if you have yet to do so. If you have yet to subscribe, please hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell so that YouTube could fail at notifying you that we're going live or we are premiering a video. Sometimes we premiere videos that are pre-recorded, but the chat is live. Today it's both. The video's live and the chat is live, and I appreciate y'all being here. Salutes to y'all. Lupe said, I wonder if they got the tape that kept J-Lo quiet. That tape. If that tape exists, and if it's the way that Reggie Wright says it, where these dudes keep their trophies, he'd be a dummy if he ain't get that out of there. Right? But J-Lo, either way, J-Lo's probably shaking in her boots right now. Jonathan said if Diddy was stupid enough to get caught with his mule who was in possession, Diddy definitely was stupid enough to keep evidence of his crimes at his homes with that power trip. That's bananas. That's bananas. I feel like he's been calling people's bluffs for so many years that, yeah, you're right, he believes it. I did feel bad for the daughters. Yeah, I mean, we could feel bad for a lot of people, but we don't know who's involved and who's not involved, really. So I'll feel bad later. I know, and I don't expect y'all to lose y'all empathy. I'm just, it's hard for me to empathize sometimes. I mean, they ain't had no business in this position. None. All right, let's see what they're talking about when it comes to the basketball playing mule. Let's see. Diddy's alleged mule is ex-Syracuse hooper. Diddy Combs' alleged mule was arrested Monday. Paul suited up for Syracuse Orange 2018 to 2020. And while he wasn't exactly a star there, he logged in 17 games during his 2 seasons. Paul went on to transfer to Fairmont State University in West Virginia after his time in New York. And he fared much better on the court in his 2 years there, recording 51 points, 23 rebounds, 19 assists, and 11 steals. All right. We don't care. How did Diddy find you? Look what he turned you into. You look like a character on San Andreas and shit now. I haven't said I just got done watching the live from yesterday, trying to keep up. Diddy effed up now. Yep, we're on day 2 of Diddy Did It. Diddy Did It. All right. I want to know where he's at now. Let's go now and check out I want to check out this this Mace clip. All right? Let's check out this Mace clip. Let's check out this Mace clip. Mace calls Diddy's homes getting raided by Homeland Security the big payback. All right? Let's check this out. I know there's another clip too where he's talking about everything he escaped from Bad Boy. Lupe says, is that Doogie Howser MD? Don't do Doogie like that. Let's see.
Mace calls Diddy's homes getting raided by Homeland Security for trafficking the big payback, and says it's amazing that all that transpired on the anniversary of Biggie's album, Life After Death. Check it out.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Killer, I'm doing good, man. Reparations is getting closer and closer.
Hold on.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Killer, I'm doing good, man. Reparations is getting closer and closer. Oh gonna be sure to give you your percentage.
I ain't had nothing to do with that money. That's all yours, man. I was on the next boat. Yeah, man.
Oh, man.
Closer and closer,
Closer
man.
and closer.
Okay.
The big payback.
This has been the last year. Has really kind of been the big payback for you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of last week. You went Destiny.
Yeah.
You done Destiny. You know what happened yesterday, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm trying to say. It's going crazy.
What happened?
What happened?
I'm gonna let you start. When did you see that happen?
Oh, yesterday was the anniversary of Biggie Smalls' album, 27 years later. That's what I seen yesterday. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, that was real. It's amazing that all of this would transpire on that day.
Wow.
What's crazy is yesterday.
Shout out Jonathan Pantoja. He hit me up in the Discord today. He was like, "Ain't it eerie that it happened like that in this in this timing?" I don't even remember what I said, but I know that could be a coincidence or it could be Biggie's payback. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, even Mace said it. There's irony in it. Cameron, there's irony. I know Cameron has a story where I believe he made it clear to him to stay clear of Diddy.
Was Biggie Smalls' 27th anniversary of Life After Death, and it was also the Diplomat Immunity album 21st anniversary.
Absolutely.
Shit going on. Shit's going on.
Reparation.
Yeah, man. I was just saying that day. Yesterday was kind of.
That's eerie, man.
Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. It was just
that
going
was
on.
crazy.
That's kind of crazy, man. I had no idea that, the internet lets you know, because I don't be knowing these dates for my albums or other people's albums, but they will remind you, man.
Yeah.
That's all you seen?
In a lot.
That's why I was.
seen helicopters off. Kind of stuff.
Okay.
Cameron and Mace recently discussed the trend of saying no Diddy in replacement of pause during an episode of their talk show, It Is What It Is. The new saying comes in reference to the high number of sexual misconduct allegations the bad boy
There's kind of a rhythm to that Cam and Mace show where they talk on things without talking on them things, but if you know type shit, and you can understand their giggling ass conversation.
Ogle is facing. The conversation arose while catching up on each other's weekend at the start of the show. How did y'all feel about the weekend? Mace asks Cameron. They changed the term for pause.
Bro, they're gonna give me an AI play for play and shit?
Cam laughs and says, I was wondering how you felt about that. Mace and Diddy have famously had beef for a number of years. Cam adds, you know why? Because I knew that last week, and I was like, I'm not going to be first. I said, this is really a Betha call. Because I didn't want you to think I was coming at you. Pause. No type of way. If I said it first, I didn't want you to think I was trying to offend you. I ain't trying to be funny, but that's what's going on out there. How do you feel about it?
History is collected facts. Shout out Zoraida, absolutely. Jonathan said, what goes around comes around. Listen, and Mace knows it. Mace is sitting here like, okay, it's all going down. But that wasn't the clip I was looking for. I'm looking for the one where he talks about what he escaped. Let's see if I can find it. Mace escaped. Let's see. Because I don't know, do you guys know the story of when 50 was trying to sign Mace? And did he pull the move on him? See, 50 had a time where he was taking MCs that he respected and that he wanted to help out. See, that's what people don't understand about Fifth. He helped most of the dudes. Most of the, the dudes that he helped, they weren't cash cows for him. They weren't making him a lot of money. And every now and then, just like this whole K-Dot, J. Cole, Drake thing, some people are looking at it like, oh no, war. And other people, 50 would look at it like, oh, Kendrick's throwing y'all the alley-oop, or vice versa. 50 believes that he's throwing people the alley-oop. Like, I said something about you to give you the opportunity to say something about me to boost your shit, you know? And you didn't take that opportunity. And he helped a lot of people. So there was a time, you know, that he signed Mobb Deep. He signed M.O.P. He definitely did. And then he signed Mace. Well, he didn't sign him. You know, he had him. He was running with him, and he would go on tour with him. And Diddy was watching from afar. And then the time came where Diddy confronted 50, like, hey, bro, I thought you was just going to take him and, you know, and you know, you was going to take him and you was going to pay me later. Same way we walk into Tiffany's and we walk out with something and we'll pay them later. He was like, how much you want for that? And Buddy was like, $2 million. And he was like, you wildin'. He was like, you know, Mace ain't worth $2 million with $2 million in his pocket. AKA 50 was trying to look out for Mace, and Diddy was blocking that shit for $2 million on some sucker shit. That's ugly. You know what I mean? That's ugly work right there. Jonathan said he did that to Chamillionaire. Absolutely, through Chamillionaire layup. But he's done it to a lot of people. Some took it, some did it. You know? He's helped a lot of dudes, gave checks to dudes that weren't wearing the shoes. We all know that. You know? I'm trying to find this video, though. I watched it, so where the fuck is it? I want to see Mace talking about what he escaped. I don't think it was a short. I'm hoping it wasn't a short. Here it goes.
It may get you in the right.
There we go.
But Mace had to say, man, and I'm gonna be bad. Let's peep it.
And Mace got deeper than that, but to put it on a general spectrum, this tonight on whatever date this is, we're all here at this very moment, no matter what path you took to get in this room tonight.
Yeah. Is a such thing as life, and then there's destiny. Those are two different things. Like every person have something they supposed to do, but then they don't have to choose that. And that's what makes it your life. Like you could be meant to be something great, but you can decide something different, as we see people do all the time. But you always know the right decision because it's the end result that tell you you made the right decision or that wasn't the right decision.
That's some serious shit he's talking about right there. You know, if y'all could follow that, like, I mean, I'm sure you could follow it, but you know, that's some heavy shit right there. You know, you have, I believe that. You know, there's your destiny, and then there's your decisions.
You don't know till the end.
You'll know at the end.
Did you make the right decision leaving rap?
You know at
I
the
did.
end.
Result that
You
tell
know at
you.
the end. Hold on, I gotta play this.
But
one
you
more time.
always it's something they're supposed to do is destiny.
What date this is, we're all here at this very moment, no matter what path you took to get in this room tonight.
Yeah. Is a such thing as life, and then there's destiny. Those are two different things. Like every person have something they supposed to do, but then they don't have to choose that. And that's what makes it your life. Like you could be meant to be something great, but you can decide something different, as we see people do all the time. But you always know the right decision because it's the end result that tell you you made the right decision or that wasn't the right decision.
You don't know till the end.
You'll know at the end.
Did you make the right decision leaving rap?
I did. Everything now that we see playing out was all the things I escaped. The car, the shine, the loon, the Puff Daddy, the Craig Mack,
Biggie Smalls.
the Biggie Smalls. So even though I made those decisions and it cost me money, that's why I got with Killer and they gave me the money back. I didn't lose no money. Destiny.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good. Nigga said, and that's why.
So think about what he said right there. He said, I escaped those things. He said the car, right? Let's assume the car he's talking about is supposedly Diddy blew up Kid Cudi's car. So is that what he's talking about?
Decision.
But you don't know till the end.
You'll know at the end.
Did you make the right decision leaving rap?
I did. Everything now that we see playing out was all the things I escaped. The car.
The car. So his car didn't explode.
The shine.
The shine. 10 years incarcerated over some shit that went down with him, Diddy, J-Lo, and I don't know if Wolf was there. Again, Wolf, another one, his security. You know what I'm saying? Went to a BMF party, supposedly. And he got unalived out there. Suge Knight blamed Diddy for something that happened that Wolf supposedly did to Suge's friend. You know what I'm saying? And unalived him. So there was that as well, right? But he's talking about the car, Shine.
The Loon.
Loon had a whole lot of stuff that we can get into that went bad with him and Diddy.
Puff Daddy.
Craig
Craig Mack.
Craig Mack had issues. Craig Mack went off and joined the church in the middle of the country and passed away.
Biggie Smalls.
The Biggie Smalls. Even though,
not to mention, you know, all the Mark Curry's allegations, the Kim Porter stuff. It's like it's just around this guy. The people getting trampled at Howard when he was coming up. I remember seeing that. I don't remember if it was the source or something, but I remember seeing that story about this guy named Puff Daddy that promotes parties that, you know, got some people trampled.
I made those decisions and it cost me money. That's why I got with Killer and they gave me the money back. I didn't lose no money. Destiny.
That boy good.
That boy good.
That boy good. Nigga said, and that's why he makes the big bucks.
That's why he makes the big bucks.
So here Mace say that.
So yeah, man. Mace got a point of view on it. Now, this is before they had the reparations conversation where Mace said, it's looking like reparations is coming. They're like, what did you see on the news? Man, I saw helicopters and shit. You know? And he sees it coming. All right, let's see if 50 posted anything new yet. Oh, yeah. Let's see what he got here. Oh, snap. Now, I saw this I saw this today, and I chalked this up to a creative graphic design artist that thought it was funny. You know, Fifth, whether he paid to have this happen or somebody else did this, he's going to use it to his advantage, all right? Here we have it. Hold on. 50 Cent said this is going to break records when this drop. Greenlight Gang, you know the vibes, all right? Diddy, do it. Original docuseries coming soon. Right? So he's still on his bullshit. It's been all Diddy today. All right? Let's see what else we got here. Has Gene Deal said anything about this? And where is Diddy now? Let me Google that. Where is Diddy? News Nation. Did Sean Diddy Combs leave the country? Rolling Stone. Where's Sean Combs? Everything we know 4 hours ago. Wildin'. Salutes. Appreciate y'all being here. Please hit that like button. If you have yet to subscribe, please do. Diddy at the Heat game. You hear me? We gonna. Is that true? I want to see a picture of that. Throw me the timestamp or the or the link. Where's Sean Combs? Everything we know and don't about federal raids. Albert Flores says Gene had an interview yesterday, I think. Cool. We're going to look into that real quick. See what Gene's talking about. Federal investigated raids on Mogul. Blah, 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 blah. I got to log in and subscribe to read this shit. Stop it. I don't want to do all that. It was unbelievable. Blah, 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 blah. They don't, AKA, they don't know where he's at. We're going to check somewhere else. Let's see what News Nation got to say. They were 2 hours earlier than Rolling Stone magazine was. Where is Diddy Combs now? 12 hours ago now. I'll take the 6-hour joint. Let's see. Says here, where was Diddy during the raid? Oh, while it's still unclear exactly where he was during the searches, video appears to show Diddy walking around the Miami Opelika Executive Airport just hours after the raids at his home. Where's Diddy now? TMZ also tracked the rapper's personal jet. They report the aircraft is on the ground in Antigua. It's unknown if Diddy was on the plane. Now, see, we got past that already. Stop it. This says Antigua, as we know, is an extradition country, so probably not the best place to flee to if Diddy was indeed on that plane. He wasn't. We know that now. Why are you telling us that? All right, this is the response from the lawyer. So, yeah, AKA, nobody knows where he's at. They're just making headlines about it, all right? Nobody knows where Buddy's at. Buddy's still in the wind. Where did that plane go? From Opelika to where? Let's see what Gene Deal had to say today. That's it. Gene Deal exposes Diddy's dark secrets. He says 11 days. He's been doing that for the last 15 years. These filters today. Academics. Nah, I think a lot of people are reusing a lot of Gene Deal's stuff. Because I don't see nothing new for today. People are putting up a lot of his clips, though. A whole lot of his clips. What do you think? 50's implying with this whole Jay-Z shit? Lupus said Diddy makes R. Kelly and Cosby look like amateurs. We'll know when we get more information. We'll know if he had a roof for anybody, if he peed on anybody. We'll know. Listen, some of the stuff in that civil lawsuit, again, it's 75 pages. I ain't got the time for all that. But damn, boy. Let me see. Let's Let's go back and see what Jaguar had to say about Jay-Z. All right.
Biggie died, Tupac died.
Shout out Real Life Productions. We'll link them in the resources. Here we go.
Biggie died, Tupac died. And then there was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and Jay-Z. And then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game and it's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z. And he was working with R. Kelly and they were making so many records together. You know, they made all those records together. They both fucked Aaliyah. They shared so much in common.
Damn, boy. Jaguar be coming with truth bombs at the same time with the stuff that we don't know exactly about. She comes with the truth bombs too, bro. Damn. She said they was both messing with Aaliyah. They was putting out albums. Remember, both of those albums had horribly sealed fates. The first album, the rollout was killed over Diddy's first allegations. I mean, not Diddy, sorry. Kel's first allegations. That killed the first album afterwards, after it dropped, or around the same time. Then they came back again. Mind you, they did the not guilty on that, right? And then they did another tour, and that's when things went bad, and Ty Ty ended up pepper spraying R. Kelly, supposedly. And that went to hell in a handbasket. They both had relationships with Aaliyah. Dame Dash and Jay, I believe their contention and what happened between them has a lot to do with Aaliyah. I believe that wholeheartedly. Sucker shit, lame shit. You know, she comes with these truth bombs, man. And then Dame Dash said Jay was messing with Kels and he wasn't with it. And he was in the video, but he wasn't in no scenes with him. Now, people that don't understand how film is done, how videos are shot and things like that, look at it and say, come on, man, you were in the video with him. But what you don't understand is just because he was in the video with him doesn't mean he was there with him in person. He could have been in another scene, in another place, on another day. You know? If you don't see them standing next to each other, holding on to each other, and even then, nowadays, you got to question that too, because this deep fake technology and editing is crazy, you know? So their contention had a lot to do with Aaliyah. They were the type of dudes to compete over the same girl. It bit him in the ass in many ways. He said that's crazy. I asked earlier, did he do it? No, that's been the topic of conversation for a year now. Did he do it? Ivan said, hey, so if they don't find him, how long till he's considered a fugitive? He's not under charges right now. Because if that was the case, they would have snatched him up yesterday when they got his little errand boy. So evidently they let him go yesterday. I don't deny that they may have confiscated his personal cell phone. Because if there was a warrant for his electronics, I'm sure they could have came to him and said, no, we need that phone. And still let him get on a plane and go wherever he's going. Evidently, they're not worried. Miguel on the check-in said Diddy gonna love prison. Won't be nothing for him. Sucking Chile, and so no shit. But if he was in Cali, he'd get it. Maybe. If Cali is in the business of unaliving dudes like that, then all of them should have been unalived already. But we know that these guys survive in the penitentiary, especially a one with money. Albert Flores says JD been on that weird shit, throwing up the Illuminati all the time, which to each their own. Get rid of strong peeps, and the weak weirdos are left to take over. Tim Dog said I heard Diddy pissed in Young Miami's. You hear me? That's crazy. But we hear a lot of things, though, Tim Dog. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm careful with the things we hear, because who knows how legit that shit be. We could say anything. I could say right now he shat on her head. You know what I'm saying? And somebody will run with it and be like, yo, I heard he shat on her head. Salute to Rocio on the check-in. Miss Miami said it on her show that Diddy did that. Damn! I mean, nobody could do that to you unless you let them do that to you. That's crazy. I need to look into her more then. She got secrets too. Her, J-Lo, everybody. Kim took hers to the grave, evidently. Jonathan said 50 in Game, Jay and Pimp C are great examples. 50 in Game, Jay and Pimp C are great examples. Of what, Jonathan? Let me see. Notice how nobody got anything to say about 50 and Nas in them topics, but Jay, Puff, and Kells coming to the light. Right, there's no smoke in those other cases, in those other people. 50 in Game, Jay and Pimp C are great examples. Ivan said 100. Salutes to you. Ivan Lupus said, Shy, I done time in Cali. It's a no-fly zone for weirdos, even on their PC yards. Yeah, I believe that. I believe in a lot of places they are, you know. But there's there's places where these guys can thrive. There's PCRs that they can get moved to where they'll thrive. If there was a switch to just wipe them all out, then man, I wish. Oh, the music videos, okay. Yeah, Pimp wasn't trying to do that Jay-Z video, but he didn't care. He was a Tupac guy. Let's see what she's talking about.
I want to touch on a friend dying, but even before we get there, I got to ask you about 2001. Jay-Z Unplugged.
Yeah.
The Jaguar Riders there,
Yeah.
Heart of the City.
Yeah. It's the 21-year anniversary.
It's the 21-year
this month.
anniversary, and I don't think we've seen
And understand, she's one of my, like, the Fade to Black album and the Fade to Black retirement concert in Madison Square Garden that they did the documentary on for Jay-Z. I'm not the biggest Jay-Z guy in the world. I like Jay-Z. I like his music, right? Do I feel that the lane was cleared for him? Yeah, a lot of the greats passed away during that era. But that Fade to Black concert, that's something that I used to watch before going on the road, something that I used to watch before going to do a show. I just throw it on and watch the intro, watch the outro. And, it was a dope thing to watch. And she was with the Illadelph Half-Life. She was the one that was singing the H to the Izzo and all of that. She was one of the live singers there, with Questlove's band. So she's been there. She's seen it. She's seen a lot of shit. So, it's crazy to put all of these horrible things and attach them now to something that I'm so, that's been such a part of my life.
Nothing like that since. And I know you posted it. We're going to talk about the network, but I know you posted it and put it out there. I want you to touch on either the genius or the insanity of Jay-Z. This man, as far as what he's done since then, is, either preordained, destined, or he had a plan. But it seemed like he geared himself towards it. But you were there to witness it firsthand from what he was back then. I just want you to because, not many people have a firsthand account of what this man is doing and what he's about to do.
In 21 years, I have never had anything to say about Mr. Sean Carter other than the fact that we had a pleasant working relationship and he was an excellent businessman.
21 years.
In 21 years. And after 21 years, what I will say to you is this. The first time I ever saw Jay-Z or even heard him spit a rhyme was at an MC battle, street battle in New York. But he didn't show up as Jay-Z. He didn't show up as the hottest rapper on the street. He showed up as the nigga that was with Big L.
Woo! All right, if y'all know the infamous freestyle, a big open door from Big L to Jay-Z. They did the Stretch and Barbito show back in the day, and Big L came for a freestyle, and he brought his friend Jay-Z. We could try to give it a listen and see if we don't get clapped towards the end of this or something. But that's what she's talking about, Big L opened doors for Jay and walked with him.
Rest
For
in
those
peace.
of you.
Rest in peace, Big L.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
L.
Big L.
One of the
That was
dopest.
the
One of the
sensei.
dopest. Yes.
Big L was who put Jay-Z on.
Without question.
And then Big L died, and then the next thing you know, Jay-Z. And then, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, camaraderie with Honeycombs. And
Honeycombs and his little dog. Jonathan said Pimp C showed up super late and had to film in Miami instead of Trinidad. And 50 rode in the backseat of Game's video. Crash Out said Illmatic. I still listen to this day. Nas wasn't lying. Great album. Lupe said the yard that Danny Masterson is on is semi-safe until someone trying to make a name for themselves come along. Look what happened to Chauvin. Yep. No, I agree. I just wonder about where the Weinsteins and the Bill Cosbys of the world were kept. Albert Flores said the infamous Big L, he got taken out by a rival of his brothers. Rest in peace, sucker shit. Straight up. Brian Williams, Anthony O'Shea said drop the link. Brian, we don't even know who you are. This is our first time seeing you. Salute to you for being here. But we don't just drop the link like that. What you want to talk about? Jonathan said, rest in peace to the late great legends. Absolutely.
AKA Diddy.
AKA Diddler Diddy.
And
why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
Because he smacks so sweet.
That's her whole theory behind the honeycomb. He smacks so sweet.
That fucking sodomite. Anyway.
Damn. Called him a sodomite.
So yeah, then, and then Reasonable Doubt was happening, and then Dame's in the picture, and Dame's building Rockefeller, and everybody's talking about Jay-Z. And don't get me wrong, there is nobody who loves Reasonable Doubt more than me.
At the time
Nobody.
Salute Lupe. Lupe said the Weinsteins and Cosbys go to places like where the twins were. See? That's what I'm talking about. Salutes. I appreciate the insight. HS said, got in a bit late, shy, but did you already talk about Diddy's lawyer's statement? We did. We read his statement. Salutes to you. We appreciate you being here. Brian Williams, Anthony O'Shea say he a white man. Good for you. Well done, Brian.
No, still.
Yes, to this day.
Still. Listen to me. I don't give a fuck how I feel about you. For me to have bad feelings about someone and not acknowledge art.
You want to talk about black people? All right, cool. Call your mom. She knows about them.
And its greatness or at its finest is hating. Maybe I don't fuck with you, but them shoes is hot, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be real. So I will never. Shit, I was just listening to Watch the Throne earlier this week, and that shit was enraging me. Cause I'm like, y'all motherfuckers was living for this fucking album and was Kanye. And then all of y'all made all of this money on this motherfucking dude, and now all of a sudden, who, him?
Separation. And that's what 50's talking about today. That's what 50's talking about when 50 puts up Jay-Z missing on a milk carton. Where your boy at? Huh? Gotta put the picture up? Let's put the picture up. All right? Put the picture up. This is what she's talking about right here. This is what they did to Kanye. He went missing on Kanye too. Fair weather friendly. Didn't stick with his boy. Didn't help him out the way he should have. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
Like he was good enough when you let him slump Just Blaze's fucking whole career.
Whoa.
He was the shit.
That's the whole issue in itself.
It was worth putting Just Blaze on the line for because
remember, they didn't care about Kanye. They wanted Kanye. Give me beats, Kanye. Kanye walking around the studio rapping to everybody in the office. They didn't want to hear that shit. Dame finally heard it. Beans finally heard it. Jay was the last. But Jay's infamous for that. That's why I argue the same way I argue MJ and LeBron. I argue Jay-Z and everybody else. Forget about the fact that the lane was cleared and he had a straight way through, But a lot of his biggest songs, were songs that he took from other people that they already had ready to go, that gave him everything, and all he had to do was drop bars on them, right? Again, people have this super cool impression. Oh, he's the coolest motherfucker in the world. I see all the lame shit. I see the shit with him and Dame and the girls and all that bullshit. I see the lame shit. You know what I mean? That shit don't fool me. But, yeah, man.
Because Just Blaze was Rockefeller.
But nobody cared about Kanye. And if you ask Kanye, Just Blaze took his career as far as Kanye's concerned. You know what I'm saying? Or took his style. But she's letting it be known. Listen, when you finally decided to go all Kanye, you was ready to go all Kanye even if you had to sacrifice Just Blaze's career.
Production. Until Kanye.
Yeah.
Jonathan Pantry donated $5. Salute Chill. After everything you've been through in the last days, you still on your grind and putting out great content. Stay dedicated, determined, and keep growing, my resilient dude. Shout out to the chat. Hit like button, it's free.
It's free. Salute Jonathan Pantoja for the $5 dono. Salute Sha'il after everything you've been through in the last days. You still on the grind and putting out great content. Stay dedicated, determined, and keep going. My resilient dude. Shout out to the chat. Hit the like button. It's free. Hundreds up for the chat. Salutes to you, Jonathan Pantoja. We appreciate you here. Hit the like button, y'all. It is free. All right. Thank you very much, Jonathan. You are appreciated. Lupus said, no, here we go. We got Brian the fuck out of here. Lupus said, those guys go to prison with a promise of protection to keep them quiet. They know things about higher ups they can expose, so they protect them. Yeah, and I believe Diddy will be that dude. Diddy got mad secrets, man. Bags full of secrets. Louis bags full of secrets. Crash Out said, we ain't here for what you want, Brian, or what you want to hear about. Facts. Jay-Z is a biter, not a writer. For myself and others. All right. She on that ass, though.
Who's Just Blaze producing for now?
That I don't know. Who is? Yeah, I'm about to say that I don't know.
He had a sneaker
and he
show.
was there. He was the movement.
Where is Just Blaze?
Yeah.
I mean, he was making hoes beats. You got title. You're a billionaire. Where the fuck is Just Blaze?
He's doing
That's the question.
sneaker shows for
Why
Complex.
is he's not at least an executive at Rock Nation? He's not at least an executive at Tidal?
At least.
Like I said, Biggie died, Tupac died, and then there was the fight between who was the top rapper now, Nas and Jay-Z, and then the next thing you know, Nas has a nervous breakdown and he's taken out of the game, and it's all Jay-Z.
It's all Jay-Z.
Now, mind you, I don't believe everything's a conspiracy theory. Some things are just coincidences in the way things happen, but some things aren't. It's up to us to figure out which ones are. We could go with the easiest, with the path of least resistance and take the easiest answer, or we could really think about it.
It's all Jay-Z. And he was working with R. Kelly, and they were making so many records together. They made all of those records together. They both fucked Aaliyah. They shared so much in common. And then there was a falling out. And that's like it never happened. Whoever talks about best of the both worlds, best of both worlds. Nobody talks about that.
Nobody talks about this shit.
Nobody talks about that project.
That nigga swept that smooth under the rug.
Why?
Yeah, we know why.
You know what? I got a better question.
Yeah.
How valuable is a Biggie Smalls verse?
Yeah.
Puffy has been making money off of Biggie's name for longer than Biggie was alive.
Crazy.
People keep forgetting he hadn't turned 25 yet. He was still 24 when he died. It's been over 25 years. Fucking Puffy has been making money on that boy's name longer than he lived. It supported all of Bad Boy. His catalog.
Ivan said when someone has dark secrets on powerful people like that, either you eventually get Epstein or you use those connections to make the whole thing go away. Well, his whole thing is out loud right now, so let's see what he could do. Albert Flores says, Jay-Z's R. Kelly Fiesta video. You know where that was filmed? I do not. Fill me in. Jonathan said, and 50 believes in everyone gotta eat. So he overpaid to keep everyone fed. Absolutely. Even MOP and Olivia. She's definitely bipolar. She be feeling that way a lot. And I get what you said. You said Nas ain't have no nervous breakdown. I agree. All right? I agree. I think these thoughts, and sometimes they don't come out my mouth, but that's something I when I'm listening to somebody, I take things with such a grain of salt that I'll hear something like that and I'll feel exactly how you feel. Oh, Nas didn't have no nervous breakdown. Nas' mom passed away. Nas was going through it. You know what I mean? But it don't come out my mouth. But I get where she's coming from and why she's saying it that way. So yeah, you gotta decipher. You gotta read through the crazy sometimes to get to the real shit.
Clearly, a Biggie Smalls verse is very valuable. Am I wrong? Does anybody disagree with me?
No, that's facts.
So then what the fuck happened to the commission?
The whole album.
What happened to that album?
Right.
It was recorded. It was being mixed and mastered upon Biggie's death. It was supposed to have came out that summer after Biggie's album because Biggie's album was slated. He died a week and a half before his album came out. Then the commission was supposed to come out, and that was supposed to be his exit from Bad Boy. And then starting his own company. So tell me something. And this ain't me being an asshole. I think everybody that knows Sean Carter knows that he will slump anyone in any relationship for $1.
I agree wholeheartedly with that statement. Because, yeah. Rest in peace, Big Papa. Nas said got shut down by the Jews. Well, Nas got shut down. Well, you need to tell me the story on that, though. What's the story on that? Or we'll talk about it in the Discord, or throw me some links in the content submissions so we can talk about that. Maybe I know about it. Maybe it's just not coming to mind right now. PR Black said egos. Absolutely. But yeah, Jay don't give a shit. Jay will crush anything that's in the way. I had a point and I lost it. There was something I was thinking about while listening to what she was saying.
Look at how he did Dame. Like, I don't give a fuck if you wanted to get away from your homie, if you wanted to get away from your partner. But to do it the way he did it, it's malicious.
Yeah, definitely malicious. He's very petty. Because look how, that's what it was. Look how he steps on Nas's releases all the time. You know what I'm saying? Nas will put out an album and Jay will just drop an album with him and his wife. You know what I mean? Like, he did that for over 20 years. That's how petty Buddy is. You know? He got in his feelings and came out his mouth about Buddy's baby mama and the baby seat and all of that. To me, that's sucker shit.
But maybe that was because he was fucking the girl that didn't want you.
Oh. Let the church say amen.
I don't know. Maybe that's why.
Aaliyah, a.k.a. Aaliyah.
Maybe that's why you moved
May she rest in peace.
his ass around and out of Rockefeller so tough and then just moved right over to Def Jam. By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Jam on your horn now, that fucking bullshit ass record. From the Austin Powers shit, it was some of the worst shit ever. They were having a hard time taking her solo.
Jonathan said Jay didn't want 50 on stage and 50 didn't give. Absolutely. 50 didn't give a damn. Absolutely. 50 just went out there to, you know, sometimes you gotta let them know you there. Do something.
And then Aaliyah died. And then they brought Rich Harrison in, and your love got me thinking some crazy right now. She liked posing with him in pictures for Page 6. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with Dame. And Aaliyah's gone, and, you know. You have to start asking yourself questions after being in this business for this long. If you're a halfway intelligent person, when do you start questioning how lucky some motherfuckers keep getting?
I'm telling you. Come on, man. Shorty
Is it
preaching.
really a conspiracy if the same person keeps benefiting off the same kind of tragedy?
Nah, I get it. Some people just win. Some people just win. You know what I'm saying? But some people are in a fixed game, dog. They got ringers. They got ringers. There's no conspiracy theory in that. These things are proven already.
Over and over and over again. So to answer your question, I'm sure he's always going to be a billionaire, and I'm sure he's got great things to happen. I mean, look, he's got the job with the NFL. He's hooking up.
Now she's made a lot of malicious business and friendship situations, but she hasn't mentioned any illegalities yet. She hasn't made any accusations of him yet.
All his friends up with the halftime shows. I mean,
PR Black said the fight is fixed, Shy. I feel like it is. Sometimes a lot of times it's a fixed fight, man. A lot of the scams are all the way to the top, man. The scams is just, there's 100-year-old families in this country that's just been a scam from day one, and everybody line their pockets. And when the technology changes and the industry changes, they make shifts. Same thing with legalizing the bud. As soon as everybody legalized the bud, everybody jumped in. Everybody jumped in that didn't know nothing about it, that weren't the ones fighting for it, that weren't the ones getting locked up for it. You know what I'm saying? All of those dudes jumped into business. And that's just been happening over and over again every 20 years, every 30 years, since forever, since money was fucking invented.
I mean, think about it. Think about the halftime shows. Jennifer Lopez, Shakira, All Rock Nation. Now Rihanna, and then we had the whole LA thing, which of course he was involved in that, and then they pulled Mary J. Blige off.
Ivan said some detective somewhere looking at this interview as we speak. Shit, they probably memorized it already. They know this one. There's conspiracies if Jay did something to Pimp C because he was messing with Beyonce and recorded, or that he had the recording. There has been word about that. Out there, we could talk about that one day if y'all want to talk about that.
Make sure she got that money for Kendall, and they had that whole moment, but all he's doing is using his friends and the people that he fucks with, or at least the people that signs his non-disclosure agreements. He keeps getting them the Super Bowl gigs. So I mean, he's doing all kinds of stuff.
Listen, and the game is fixed anyway, because as soon as you give lames power, they start blackballing people. You know what I'm saying? And people can't get into doors that they used to be able to get into. Crash Out said, Dame said in an interview that before 50 came in the industry that Jay-Z warned all the members of Rockefeller they need to drop some heat. Jay let them know. Jay says he let them know. They had to drop some heat after 50 comes out. It's going to be over with for them. Yeah, they had to sit that one out. Is what Jay said. If they didn't get no music out before he showed up, they was going to have to sit that one out, and they did. Because 2003 belonged to 50 Cent. Gatekeepers, absolutely.
And I do not begrudge him. It's just, if you got to do the kind of things that he's done to get where he's gotten, yeah, fuck it. I don't want it that bad.
Man. What I gotta, you know what I'm saying? To get what? I gotta lose myself to get what? Nah.
I don't want nothing that bad.
Facts. That's crazy. Hold on, but I heard another one on her talking about Jay-Z, and that wasn't it. So this is 2 weeks ago. This is new. But I'm looking for the part. Let me see. She got a lot of conversations here. It's crazy deep. Again, you gotta read through the, when she's wilding, you gotta read through it. Jaguar Wright shows threats from Jay-Z. She's showing text messages. Do we have to do just a Jay-Z exclusive and go through all this stuff one of these days soon? I'm running out of days on the calendar, man. Jonathan says she sure is lining up all the ducks for the government. Talk about power. Herb did that to 50. Pierre Black says some people are blind in the beginning of their careers, Shy. They don't know better. A lot of people are blind. Just think about how many people sold their publishing for nothing. Yo, if she was a rat, would you have slapped her to shut up? If she was a rat, you would have to slap her to shut her up. She'd give up everything. She'd solve crimes that were already solved. Rocio said, yeah, I got to do a whole Jay-Z, a dedicated Jay-Z one, huh? I'm about to start scheduling these things. and actually having everything lined up before we get started, just to start getting through it, because she got a lot of conversations about Jay. I'll get some timestamps and come back and we'll do the Jay-Z thing, because I did see her. Looking for the specific one that I saw though, where she lost her shit on Jay. She said he was scaring somebody. Oh no, I don't see it. Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z. All right, let's see if there's been any Diddy sightings. First, let's recheck 50's page, see if there's any more fuckery afoot. There is. Yo, the relentlessness is crazy. Hold the phone, hold the phone, hold the phone. The industry is a flood with vile, yeah, bullshit. Bile. Vile, putrid nastiness. That's the industry. What's the I'm gonna read y'all a quote in a second. She did that MTV Live with Jay-Z. Absolutely, back in the days. She was just, that's what she was talking about. The what was that? Unplugged album. Man, I'm telling you, if someone here has not subscribed to this channel yet, Diddy gonna find you, chain you up to one of his houses, and then the feds are gonna come set them free. Break their chains and open their safes. All right? Yeah, but if you haven't subscribed, we wish some shit on you. No, we wish nothing but good on you, whether you subscribe or you don't. If you cross us, we don't wish no good on you. We're not that forgiving. Jonathan said, talking about not wanting it as much, 50 should have won that first Grammy and subsequent Grammys, but never did. Yet Jay and his daughter got all kind of Grammys on Spooky-ish. Yeah, man, like, I don't know, man. To me, again, like Pierre Black said, fixed game. Crashaw said, shout out to Dane for becoming a major investor to rebuilding downtown Gary, Indiana. No shit. Rebuilding Gary, huh? Gary been in bad shape for a long time. All right, here we go. We got some more 50 Cent fuckery.
To Charlene and the kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids? Now come on in the house and say bye to Charlene and the kids.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids? Now come on.
50 said he's on the run. Gotta go. Fuck him. Yeah, he's out of there. Oh man. Well, you think Diddy takes legal action against 50? You think he names him in a lawsuit or something for defamation or some shit? I mean, I guess if he do it to Fifth, he got to do it to every publication that has said anything about him, I guess. Check again to see if Gene Deal said anything in the last 24 hours. It's 11 days ago. Last hour. Nothing. Did Shy ever meet Diddy? No, sir. Shout out PC1787 on the check-in. He said, did Shy ever meet Diddy? No, I never met Diddy. I do have I remember Cassie being on Empire while I was there. It was a club scene. It was deep. It was like she came in, did her thing, and then they escorted her out. I don't remember if he was there. I don't know if people were saying that he was there. I don't think he was there. I don't have the picture in my head of him being there. But no, I never met Diddy. Lucian, with the acts that I ran with, like you'd be hard pressed to run into Diddy. Now it could have been possible if I would have gone with Nonstop and Dog to I believe it was Hip Hop Honors. Might have been Hip Hop Honors. I know they did something together there, but no, I never met Diddy. Jonathan said, Shy said no with the quickness. No, because I met R. Kelly. I got a picture with R. Kelly. You know what I mean? I met R. Kelly at a party. It was at it was like a Dave and Buster's kind of place, but not had a bar in it. The lady from the news was there. I can't remember her name. Jagged Edge, the group was there. Tyrese was there. And I got pictures with Kels and Tyrese. So no, I never met Diddy. Ashanti or Alicia Keys, who's more beautiful? Damn, Angel, come in here with these crazy questions. Maybe want to plead. We don't like questions right here. Plead the fifth. Ashanti or Alicia Keys? Damn. Yo, I have to ponder that. We'll talk about that at the end. You want me to put up a poll though? Let's put up a poll. Ashanti or Alicia Keys? And the poll is up. It's a very sexist question, but somebody posed it, so there it is. The poll is up. All right. Shout out Jonathan. He said, "Take a shot." Shot at what? You want me to take a shot? I'll take a shot. You ain't gotta say nothing. Oh, Angel, don't complicate things. You gave two choices, and now you're gonna throw Mary J in the mix too. Stop it. PR Black said, "If I was on Drink Champs, I would have took a shot." Oh, take a shot? Yeah, I'm still gonna take a shot. Well, I'm definitely gonna take a shot because I don't know if I could choose. Well, I'll wait to the end and I'm gonna watch the poll. The poll 50-50 right now. All right, taking a shot. Fuck this game. All right. Albert said, no one. No one what? I'm lost already. He threw Mary J in the mix though. We gotta get her out of there. PC said Alicia legs though, like, yeah, bruh. I can't choose. They're both baddies, PR Black says. PC wilding right now. The legs. See, yeah, I mean, there's different things to consider in this conversation. If you ask me, I like them both better at the same time. Gene Deal has said nothing in the last 24 hours. The last time he said something, I wonder if we could do a reaction to Academic's reaction.
Used to have these weird sexual encounters, used to be into this freaky shit.
No, but I'd rather just go with their info, but he hasn't said nothing. Oh, he said, "Fool, that's Alicia's song." Yeah, bro, my brain did not put that together. No one. I still can't hear it. I can't choose it, but they each bring their own thing to the table. Absolutely, and I don't want to start listing what those things are, because the women in my chat will hold it against me. Alicia's still alive. Damn, so is Ashanti. Lupe, don't put Ashanti under the dirt yet. Ashanti alive? You wildin'. Damn, man, where's that Jaguar right where she went in on Jay-Z? Went in on him. Super went in on him. We just watched that one. Here she's talking about, I'd probably have to do a whole Jay-Z video. We still don't know where Puffy is. Where's Diddy? All right, let's make sure TMZ ain't got no new news. Jeez. I can't even say what they just said right there. All right, no new news on Diddy. Still in the wind. They made their statement. Lawyers made their statement and said, what? Why y'all had to come all deep with tanks and shit, huh? This is all bullshit. Everybody's trying to get money. Cut the shit. That's what his lawyer said, basically. So, boom. 50 still on him. Jaguar Wright supposed Jay-Z try to sacrifice Rihanna. Damn. Lupe, I know you confused it with Aaliyah. That shit was funny. I was just gonna let you figure it out. Crash, I said, dude, thinking about Aaliyah. Lucy in the Skies with Diamond said Ashanti is alive too and very pregnant allegedly. Yeah, see, now that might, now with this question that was posed, is this right now Ashanti or Alicia Keys in the present? If it's in the present, then I'm gonna go to the one that's without child. All right. Vernon Hines, did they lock him up? No, sir. And we don't know where he's at. We don't know where he went from Van Nuys. Where did Diddy go after Opalaka? Combs briefly surfaced on Monday afternoon with TMZ catching a glimpse of the embattled music executive pacing outside Miami Opalaka Airport as his homes were raided. He was reportedly headed on a private flight to the Bahamas, according to NBC News. It's unknown where Combs is currently located. So, did he go pick up the jet in Antigua, gas up, and roll out? Now let me know. First, let's settle up on this. This is a very close battle. We got 11 votes. Make sure you vote for who's hotter, Ashanti or Alicia Keys. It was posed, the question posed in the chat. All right? I can't vote. I'm biased. But yeah, so Vernon, we do not know where Diddy is at the moment. He's gone. Jonathan Pantoja said all kind of hip hop content while we're waiting on Diddy. The free Diddy issue may put a cloud over the Kendrick versus Drake and Cole issue. Absolutely. And everybody's like, they need to hurry up and retaliate, Cole and Drake, or they need to take their time. I'm like, yeah, they can take their time if they want, but they need to hurry the fuck up. But yes, Diddy is distracting everybody from everything right now. But I think we're done with Diddy for today. I don't think there's no new developments that we know of just yet. We'll be finding out soon, though. All right, look at Reggie Wright talking about Jay-Z right here. Bomb first. This poll is 50-50.
Reggie, when you were running around with Suge during the heyday of the Death Row days, did you ever have any interactions or stories with Aaliyah by any chance?
Aaliyah, no. No, we didn't. Aaliyah was a little young. That's why I always laugh at, we all know what R. Kelly did to Aaliyah and how he had her at a young age. But the person that get mixed, a person that gets neglected, and I know in the 90s was different. A lot of older guys messed with the girls that were under 17 years of age. And, now we're a little more educated because of the talk shows with Oprah that we went through and Dr. Phil and stuff like that. Even Ricky Lake and all of that. We realized that it wasn't so cool messing with the underage young ladies. I never had an attraction for someone younger. I always looked and had an attraction for older women, so I probably didn't have that problem. But then everybody that I fucked with did. Everybody. All of them. No names mentioned yet. But I'm going to expose somebody that we all forget about.
Uh-oh.
Y'all see this picture of Jay-Z with Aaliyah when she was underage? Y'all forgot about Jay, huh?
Was she underage there? See, now, are you just saying that, or was she underage there? I don't know her age there. Ashanti's music is still making Irv Gotti money. Absolutely. And he's not trying to sell her no masters either. She tried to get him remade. He's like, good luck. Jonathan said, I meant as in who's going to be the first to stick with Diddy and post a free Diddy or find Diddy? We talked about that yesterday. Who did we say? I said Floyd Mayweather was going to be the first one to wear a free Diddy shirt. This Diddy controversy is all a part of the Illuminati. It's a form of a ritual. Maybe. Maybe. How old was Aaliyah in this picture?
Dash messing with Aaliyah and R. Kelly. But that ain't the only one that Jay had when she was underage. Y'all remember Foxy Brown and Jay? Ain't no woman like the one I got. No one could love you better. Before that song came out, we used to hear it. I used to tell shit. I was like, woo, that shit. Him and Mystical, those were two songs that were hot. That it took like a year before it got, well, I'll say
Bro,
it
we
took
don't
like
give
a
a
year.
shit.
Foxy was young then as well. I have to say, Foxy was young then as well.
Well, Foxy Brown, another Jay-Z controversy. Very young. They say a lot of people say Jay-Z was doing filthy things with a young Foxy Brown.
And so all of these
Jonathan, he said he sounds like he has to think about it. I think that's his sickness. It affects his breathing. So I think that has something to do with it. If you got to think about whether the girl was underage, you bugging. No, he it's hard for him to talk. She looks young.
guys.
No, she died looking young.
And the underage young ladies was running rapid in the 90s. And so that's all I remember. That's all I think about. You know, with the DeBarge and Janet Jackson situation. Hey, that's all I think about, and I can remember about Aaliyah. Aaliyah was.
PR Black said, I mean, do we really know her age? Should have asked the interviewer to ask that question. Like, yeah, like, if you're going to put up a picture, how old was she during that whole situation? Because I know that with Kels, she was underage, for sure. But when did she get over to Dame and Jay? You know, people leave comments. Sometimes it's hard to even understand. Are you insulting me or are you not insulting me? So on this video, it's a dude that I've never seen on here before. Say, damn, homie, you've been a little bit too good at time snapping on homie. We get it. Find some shit we don't know about. Is he giving me props or is he telling me what to do, you know? Listen, guys, if you're going to talk shit, you got to get your words right. Use your words, all right? You got to learn how to type, man. Get your fat ass fingers out the way and learn how to type. And if you want to insult me, you're going to have to do that thoroughly. Otherwise, it's null and void because you're stupid as fuck. Shout out Ian. He said, I think Diddy's PDF file, just in my opinion, can't prove it. Of course not.
My wife's favorite artist. She loved the hell out of Aaliyah. It was a tragic how she died. You know, trying to rush back to get to Damon Dash on the plane. You know, and what happened is the Bahamians let her fly out and their plane was overloaded or full.
PR Black said that picture been out there for years, not an exclusive picture. Absolutely not an exclusive picture. Because you see the same picture with Dame, you know? Respect will take you further. Absolutely. Again, Ian, it's quite possible. Somebody gonna try to prove it.
That's the one thing that I didn't like about when I traveled to our black countries like the Bahamas and Jamaica and all of them. The officials there, we used to have to bribe them $100 to make the rules pass, to let us in with the dogs that we didn't have properly claimed, or you know, not in Mexico. That number used to be 5 G's, 5,000. It was easily bribable. That's all I got on Aaliyah, really. It's a talent. That's another person that life was taken.
So Jay got 2 questionable stories out there. It's the Foxy Brown story, the Aaliyah story. Vernon said, how old was Aaliyah when she passed? Let's find out. Let's get factual. Aaliyah. It's 2 L's. It's 2 A's. Fucking up. All right, let's get her wiki. Dana Houghton. She was 7901. How was I in 01? Remember what I said about Mexico? Jonathan said, remember what I said about Mexico? Remind me. Remind me what you said about Mexico. She was 22 years old when she died. Sheesh. All right, she was 22 years old. Well, he was talking about how they used to, be able to bribe people in Mexico. Absolutely. Yeah, Albert said she was 22 years old. How old was she when she got with Dame and them? Probably over 18. I don't know. It was close. How old was Aaliyah when she got with Jay-Z? This turned it. See, 50. I blame 50 for this, but I told y'all it was coming, right? I told y'all it was coming that we were gonna get into Jay-Z about this. All right, there's an article here from The Thing, July 10th, 2023. We could probably read that. How old was Aaliyah when she got with Jay-Z? Let's see. When her and Jay-Z got together, it was 1999. She passed away in what? 01. So it's inferring that she was what? 19, 20 years old? The two reportedly met through Damon Dash, Jay-Z's business partner, in Rockefeller Records in 1999. So yeah, she was in her teens. They were 29 and 20. So Jay was 29 and she was 20. Right? So that's not an illegal picture. All right, he bogus for even saying that. All right? It's not an illegal picture. I was in love with Left Eye from TLC. Yeah, a lot of people were. Prince Harry named in Diddy's case. Somebody threw that up in the Discord. And his brother is caught in the back of that picture. Who knows how they were implicated? I don't know. We'll find out though. I don't care if a man is in his early 20s. If a girl's under 18, it ain't right. Right. So, Jay's 29. She's 20. That picture wasn't illegal. Let's see what we got here. 2001, the music industry lost Aaliyah, a promising young icon. She was ill in a plane crash at the age of 22. The try-again hitmaker was at the height of her career. Every girl wanted to be her, and all the boys wanted her. But despite being linked to several men at the time, the R&B singer always kept her love life private. At least, except for her now publicized illegal marriage to R. Kelly when she was only 15 years old. R. Kelly was on some weirdo shit. To have the arrogance to think that you're going to marry a 15-year-old that's about to be a superstar and that shit's gonna stick, that already right there showed how fucking nuts and deluded that you were. Right? Nuts and deluded. Ivan said PDF files are all over, man, all over the world. Not just Mexico or third world countries. Check your neighbor. Public information. Oh, absolutely. And that wasn't the insinuation we were making or they were making with Mexico. They were just saying it was easy to bribe and move whatever they needed to move back and forth as far as whether it been dogs, guns, whatever. But yeah, they're everywhere. I don't like looking at that registry. I don't want to look at that. Well, it's good to know that registry, but I just make it my business to make sure that my people know what's what and that everything's safe. But looking at that registry just fucking makes my blood boil. I want to ring a doorbell. So, PR Black said Reggie White be pumping bad dope sometimes. Shy. As far as you mean, like what, like telling stories, bullshit. Oh yeah, absolutely. Again, I take everybody with a grain of salt, bro. You know. Has he been calling this Diddy shit though? He been calling the Diddy shit. He be calling the Diddy shit. But yeah, he just be talking sometimes. I think Gene Deal too. I think a lot of people take everything with a grain of salt. Take everything with a grain of salt. For everything one person says, there's another person that wants to, bump that shit. Debunk that shit. In 2021, Dame Dash spilled some secrets about the At Your Best singer's romantic life. Aaliyah never spoke about their relationship in public, but the record executive later revealed that they dated from 2000 until her death. So she was 21 when they started dating. Or 20, something like that. They had even discussed marriage, but Dash's biggest revelation was about the fling between Aaliyah and Jay-Z. The rapper apparently tried very hard to get her. Updated on July 7, 2023, Jay-Z has been happily married. I don't know about happily. Didn't she do a whole album about him cheating? To global superstar Beyonce since 2008. Together, the couple has 3 children, Blue Ivy and a set of twins named Sir and Rumi. The rapper has also gone on since the passing of Aaliyah to produce several more records and work alongside numerous production companies, giving him a net worth far above others in his field. An inside look at Aaliyah and Jay-Z's relationship. In an interview with Page 6 in 2009, Dash said that everybody was trying to get to Aaliyah. However, he said he never pursued her as hard as Jay-Z did. The 99 Problems rapper was rumored to be dating the Queen of the Damned actress in 1999. They were 29 and 20 respectively. But soon, Dash won Aaliyah over and her fling with Jay-Z never materialized. I did not know Jay was trying to holler at her. But then it just happened like that. I don't know that I believe that. Because I believe I heard him say before that we shoot our shot. It's the games we play. Well, good luck. Play stupid games. Y'all know the rest. The film producer said about unexpectedly falling for the 1 in a million singer. He was trying. I was trying. Everybody was trying. He was going hard. Then there was the different version of the story. Dame went behind Jay's. Who told the different version of the story? I don't know yet. Then there was this different version of the story. Dame went behind Jay-Z's back and hollered at Aaliyah. It came from producer Choke No Joke, who worked at Rockefeller Records, a hip-hop label co-founded by Dash, Jay-Z, and Kareem's Big Burt. Contrary to what was implied in Choke No Joke's statement, it appears that the former Rockefeller owners drifted apart due to professional conflicts. Aaliyah even hung out at the house Dash and Jay-Z shared weeks before the tragic accident. Yeah, but Jay, he's going to keep that under wraps, how he feels under wraps till it's time to strike. Same way he kept that meeting under wraps that Dame went in and crashed. And he's like, yo, I know y'all didn't tell me about this. I know Jay don't know about this, when Jay called the meeting himself. If y'all have never seen that, we'll look into that when we get into this Jay-Z exclusive that we got to do evidently. Ian said, yeah, that's sick. I've always been attracted to older women. My wife is 2 years older than me, and we were together when I was 15 and she was 18. There you go. Jonathan said BET dirty for not checking Kells when he was with Aaliyah in that one interview. Bananas, because we all knew what was happening. I mean, it was public knowledge that they was married, whatever it was, and annulled. Yo, this Ashanti versus Alicia Keys is at a 50-50 standstill. Make sure y'all get y'all votes in and break the tie. 6219, actually 6222 subscribers on the road to 10K. So please, y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. All right, we 6,222 subs on the way to 10,000. All right, let's get these shares out there and let people know we hunting down Diddy. PR Black said we are too familiar with situations like that in the hood. Absolutely. According to Dash, Aaliyah and Jay-Z were not seriously dating. It was just a situation where Aaliyah was the type of girl that would give you a shot. She didn't care what people thought or whatever, so she'll date you and be your friend, the entertainment executive said. He continued, you might end up in the friend zone. A lot of times that's what happened. You weren't just going to hit that. By the looks of it, that's exactly where the big pimpin' rapper landed. During the Princess of R&B's funeral, Jay-Z paid his respects as a friend. As a tribute, he released a remix of her single, I Miss You. Inside Jay-Z and Dame Dash's rift. In 2003, Jay-Z and Dash put an end to their collaboration due to creative differences. We've always been polar opposites, the rapper said. For a while, they maintained that they were still friends. Fast forward to 2021, Dash went forward in suing Jay-Z over the streaming rights for his 1996 studio album Reasonable Doubt. Prior to that, Rockefeller filed a lawsuit against Dash, who allegedly tried to sell the album's copyright as a non-fungible token. Now we know that the order from the judge has come down, and Dame is to sell his respective stake in Rockefeller Records and the one album that is Reasonable Doubt to pay off his debt. That was the order. All right, there you have it. So that was the story of Jay-Z and her. I believe that has way more than they let on to do with how they fell apart, you know? That's a fact, as far as I'm concerned. But who am I, right? All right, y'all. I think we got what we're going to get for the day. I'm going to edit this, put this out. Again, I'm going to do a lot less editing than I'm usually doing. I'm going to keep a lot of the interaction that I have with you guys in the edited videos, just because it's a lot more time consuming to not do so, and get day 2 out so that tomorrow people could check out day 2. We got to figure out when to go through this 75-page lawsuit against Diddy. We'll keep our eye on the story. Let's make sure that TMZ ain't got nothing new over here. Let's see. We'll keep our eye on the story. If y'all get any sightings, make sure you jump in the Discord. If you got any suggestions, there's a content suggestion channel in the Discord that you guys could drop links to stuff that we could possibly that we could possibly get into. There's the invite to the Discord. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Age difference is a huge subject in many countries. When a girl starts menstruating, they're ready to start a family. That's why some get married so young now. 2024, some 12-year-old don't know how to survive. Yeah, man, it's a sticky situation. It's a sticky situation. You know, other countries and the way they do things. But we got a way we do them here. And again, to me, you hurt babies. You know, you take you target the innocent with your shit. You got no place here. Salute to you, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Jonathan Pantoja says 75 pages in my million voice. Yeah, man, that's a lot of pages, bro. Straight up. But we searched for Diddy. We heard from Jaguar Wright. We got into Jay-Z. We're gonna blame 50 Cent for looking into Jay-Z. Again, we didn't hear nothing crazy, but I do know that I'm going to get some timestamps, and we're going to find some of the stuff that Jaguar Wright had to say, and we're going to pick it apart. Again, we take everything with a grain of salt. I don't believe nobody telling me the absolute truth, the absolute gospel. You know what I'm saying? I think some people are bullshitting. Right? But with that said, we're going to get out of here. Y'all can start throwing up your hundreds up in the chat. I'm going to throw some hundreds up for y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to end this poll. This poll, I might have to be the tiebreaker of this poll. Might be me. Tiebreaker of this poll. All right? I'm going to end the poll at 50-50. And then I'm going to make an executive decision. 18 votes. 50-50 standing. And my vote is, hold that thought. Salutes to Jay Castro on the check-in. Great live as always. I appreciate you for being here, sir. Thank you for coming through. We're going to get back at it tomorrow. Again, less editing and more live streaming. I like that as a goal. Salutes to y'all for getting the hundreds in the chat. All right, 50-50 vote. My vote is for the great Alicia Keys. All right? I broke the tie, and the winner is Alicia Keys. All right? Salutes to her. All right? Shout out Felix Reyes. Hundreds up. Crash out. 298 Sosa. Chill. You see the bridge collapse and be more. First thing I saw this morning. Mind-blowing. Breathtaking. Sad. The lady said, oh, a portion of the bridge collapsed. Bitch, the whole city came down right there. You know what I mean? From my understanding, somebody told me that they knew it was happening, and they were able to cut off the bridge, and that more people would have got hurt otherwise. What do you do if you on a whip on that bridge and the ground goes out from underneath you? Wow, wow, wow. So rest in peace to those people. Salutes to their families and condolences to them, but that shit was horrible. All right? Again, shout out 298 Sosa, J Caster, salutes to you, PR Black, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, Chucky Chingong, Ivan, Jonathan Pantoja, per usual. Salutes, my dude. I appreciate you and everything you do for us with your consistent, great content. Team Keys, I appreciate you, sir. Thank you. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. This is why we need to protect our children, because there are some kids that know more than our kids because they exposed to so much. It's a sad story. Breaks my heart on a daily basis. Ian said, chat and shy, salutes to you. That was my vote too. Alicia's beautiful. They're both beautiful. Absolutely. All right, let's go back up to the check-in real quick and see who's left. At this point, some of the chat is gone. But shout out to Lupe. Shout out to Miguel Lopez. Jonathan Pantoja per usual. Crash out per usual. Shout out Ian. Salutes to you, Headstone, Pebs. Thanks for coming through. Who else we got here? Also, we appreciate you. Zoraida, appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Aquino, always a pleasure. Crash out, always a pleasure. Felix Reyes, salute to you. Velez, we appreciate you coming through. Chucky Chingong, per usual suspect. Thank you, sir. Adrian Torres, all the time. Peaceful Snowy Mountain, salutes. Who else we got here? Sally Correa, my adopted big sister. We appreciate you. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, per usual. Thank you for being here. Perfecto J77. Who else, man? I saw somebody I didn't shout out earlier. It might have been Julio Cardenas. Salutes to you. Ivan, salutes to you. SoCal, what up, though? The Diddy shit's crazy, to be honest. Some shit we've known for some time now, but I'm glad it's being exposed. Salutes, absolutely. Diddy got condos. Crash Out said Diddy got condos and houses in different states. I'm sure that ain't in his name. That's where the golden information is. This house wasn't in his name. It was in the name of one of his film companies and his daughter. So that right there probably doesn't help. That's karma. That's a way of letting us know it exists. Shout out Ruben Contreras on the check-in. I saw you earlier. Hiroshio, salutes to you. Tim Dog, Albert Flores. All right. Who else we got here? Brian Williams, go ask your mom. PR Black, per usual, appreciate you being here. Vernon Himes, thank you much, sir. Let's see, hopefully I didn't miss anybody. PC 1787, I appreciate you. We're still a small enough chat where this still works, but we're getting there. Angel, appreciate the question. You inspired a poll. Albert Flores, appreciate you. Let's see where we at here. All right, we've reached the bottom. Shit was wild. Great live, broski. Appreciate you all. You guys have a great night. Be safe. Safe travels. Mr. Eddie Jimenez is out there traveling in Germany. Salutes to him. Be safe. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. Go watch a video that you haven't seen before. Let's get this channel popping. I appreciate you guys. Speaking of protecting our children, we're gonna leave with Lupe. So hopefully Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds is still out there. Because we're gonna go with Lupe. Lupe is a record about protecting our children, our young ladies. So I'm gonna look that up real quick. We're gonna leave with that, and we're gonna end with we'll end with Know That You're Loved. Right? Perfecto came in and shouted it out today. You like that joint? We'll put that one out there. We're gonna start with Lupe tonight, though. All right, let's get this over here. Boom. Oh, that bridge collapse was crazy, boy. Crazy, man. Just what can you do? There's nothing you can do right there. That was just fate, destiny, whatever you want to call it. Right? I don't know how the chat would be 10K, be with 10K and alive. It would be that if they want to get my attention, they're gonna have to use the TTS at that point. We're gonna see. Hopefully we get there. Working on it. You know, I'm watching these no work channels get fucking 1 million views right now. We getting nothing. Peace out, Brian. No salutes. Salutes, Crash Out. All right, y'all, man. Y'all have a good night. Y'all be safe. Peace.
Was she mad at you? If you knew or understood why she loved, realize why she is precious, she important to us. How much she means to the future without her damage is done. You stand accused, the abuser who murdered daughters and sons. Kissed by stars, shadow killer light from afar. Eyesight with a spark, search for what she find in the dark. Small in the frame, big brain, mountain the heart. Good with a secret, no shame, like her, she smart. Maybe inside another life she find us a fine arts, but we ain't born with choices, so she hopeless when life's hard. Lost and alone for nigga, live finding a way. Making alliance, be a loyal dog and wait for a day. The corner warned to the street lights, begged her to stay. The curb heard the crosswalk cry as she walked away. The church was her praying, she was one they could save. A disappointed system couldn't make her a slave.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the difference is that I can make the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I die before I choose to break.
There she is, I see how you look at her. You wish you could protect her, cause you see something good in her. You see what we all see, there's more than just the hood in her. We can see her greatness and devils trying to shoot at her. Chaos under madness, junkies trying to shoot her up. Old men trying to give her babies, white wolves out to chew her up. She more than just a throwaway, it's more than just to shoot 'em up. More than just a poor girl, this cold world is using up. Tragedy, travesty, the murder of her majesty. Complete and utter blasphemy, end result catastrophe. Generations wiped out, the future is a casualty. Anything concerning her, I prefer you asking me. Also do it candidly, in a low tone with reverence, or end up in a box standing over you a reverend. She's sacred far as we concerned, this here is a holy place. Big brother, she chose to blow holes to your face.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the difference is that I can make the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I die before I choose to break.
Played to an early grave in a game she thought she could play. She might have made it a business to be a business one day, but all that business is finished. No hope for words left to say. No more lessons from mistakes. No graduation day. No getting over the awkwardness of being a teen. No more late nights on the block, pearling blunts for the team. More tears and vigils, more blood stains the streets. More division between the living, cutting flesh for the beef. Vengeance is on the table. This revenge is so sweet. Insatiable is the appetite, awaken the beast. Irrational thoughts and actions make the most sense to me. What's happening is gonna happen. We gon' die, we eat everything, every single motherfucking piece. And even then, no comparison to what you owe me. I have nothing, and only one thing left to gain. I promise I'ma walk you through flames, screaming a name.
If I could get past the day, I'd do it all a different way. I'd give myself half a chance. I wouldn't call the devil out to dance. If I could just catch a break, the difference is that I can make the type of pain that I could take. Yeah, I die before I choose to break.
When it's hard to see the road in the distance, when the only thing you know is you're distant. When it's hard to hold your soul when you lift it, when you're broken and you can't leave your kids shit. When you try but your eyes tell lies, your smiles are disguise, and no one knows you dying inside. When it hurts to feel, when you're bothered by the world it's real. When you're staring at that bottle of pills, the bottom of that bottle of swill, the wrong end of that cold black steel, the great unknown. When everywhere but here's like home. You a man now but don't feel grown. Pushed through existence, current comfort zone is indifference. So uncomfortable in your skinness, hurting everybody you live with. When you're feeling like it's time you should end this, know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Just know that you're loved.
loved. Know that you're 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 needed. Know that you're necessary. You just depleted. You can be legendary. You not beneath it. You can get over. We can ride in and thieve it. Soak up a sunrise. Stare at a blue sky. Feel something brand new. Realize with new eyes. Uncover new truths. Find where the pain lies. Live like you're lightning. Cut through the gray skies. I know life is frightening. You can't help but ask why. Life doesn't like me. It's passing me right by. The future just fights me. And much rather I die than have to enlighten me and show me how I'd rise if given a chance. Some love in advance, a bit of compassion, some luck with romance. But why does it matter? Will is what does. You have the will to survive, so know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Know that you're loved. Just know that you're loved. 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 Know that you're loved.